On the last episode, we discussed the next steps in our plan for the war against Ungaro.
But we should definitely try to talk to anyone we have close relations with, especially those who might be able to add funding or any form of support for this war.
We meet up with some old friends in low places.
It's been quite some time, Taxi. I've missed our little talks. It gets lonely down here with the rats.
After the Rat King's AMA, we finally decide on who gets a second chance.
Br'aad,
Speak the name of the spirit you wish to bring.
Alduin Vengalore.
Regardless of the consequences our actions will show, we'll just have to roll with it.
Where we last left off, the party had just finished their final preparations, speaking to the captain once more, giving him a list of sorts of the people they wanted to track down. Strong allies, worthy support. After that, they all got ready for one final night's rest before they were to set out towards Taxi's homeland. So, before they go to rest, however, we had three particular characters deviate from the route.
Oh, deviate is the right word.
Mountain, Br'aad, and Hiltree go for a night of debauchery, drinking galore. And because of that, I need both Mountain and Br'aad to roll Constitution saving throws.
Just see it, absolutely.
All right. 13.
12 with my plus
12? That's with your plus 8?
8. I rolled a 4.
Right, now I gotta roll for Hiltree really quick. Hold on.
Dude, Hiltree's gotta have like a minus 11. He's small.
Hiltree doesn't wake up in the morning.
He's a sickly boy.
Doesn't wake up. Wait, no, I can't like that.
That's fine.
Okay.
Don't say that about Hiltree, please.
I mean, he rolled better than both of you.
Okay,
Attaboy.
Hiltree.
Hiltree can hold his alcohol better than fucking Mountain and Br'aad. It's crazy.
Which is impressive, honestly.
I
He's
think
a small guy. Doesn't eat a lot.
So, let's start with Mountain. Mountain, you awaken. The sun in the sky hitting you right in the eyes is what wakes you up at first. Feeling a lot of sore on your back as you go to bend and just get that knot out of there. You look around and realize you're laying on a wheelbarrow, and looking around you just see farmland. The only sound that opens up into this morning sky is the bleats of a nearby goat. As you shake your head and try to dizzy off or knock off that morning dizziness from last night's alcohol. What do you do? Where do you go from here?
okay, I'll just be laying back in my wheelbarrow, kind of
Please don't lean back from your microphone.
look up over to the goat, wave at the goat, lean back again, and kind of just lay there for a moment in my comfortable wheelbarrow.
Very comfortable. Certain.
Is it just your wheelbarrow now?
It's mine
Like,
now.
have you
It's mine.
commandeered this
He
vehicle?
stole it.
Claimed
It's his
it.
now.
Some of your clothes are also missing.
Which ones?
You don't wear a lot, so most likely just your pants, your breeches.
Are my am I balls out right now? Is the guy?
No. You still have undercloth. You have underclothing.
Okay,
You're not just you're not just rocking out with your cock out. Not exactly.
We know Mountain.
Okay.
We do
Then I
know
guess
Mountain.
I'll attempt to get out of the wheelbarrow.
Okay, you get out just fine.
Okay.
You're very sore from sleeping in such an awkward position, but you get up no problem.
I guess I would look around and see if I could locate Br'aad or Hilltree.
Okay, wonderful. Moving on from that, Br'aad. You awaken, oddly enough, in the tavern.
Oh.
As you awaken, your eyes flutter awake, and the first feeling you have is a searing pain around your lower sternum. And as you reach up, you notice a lot of bandages just wrapping around, starting from about mid rib cage all the way down to your gut is just wrapped in bandages with some stained blood. And as you sit up out of bed,
Crazy dream.
as you sit up out of bed, one of the local bartenders is actually sitting next to the bed, wetting a cloth with some alcohol. As you awaken,
Hey, what are you doing with that?
oh, well, good morning. You took quite the beating.
Oh no.
I'm not sure what happened last night. I heard talks of a bet, challenges, and I found you laying in the street.
Cause I beat him so bad.
I don't think you won.
I think I won.
But here, and then he starts laying the cloth against the wound. It stings really bad, but he presses it against and goes, "This ought to clean that out a little bit."
You should see the other guy.
I did. He was fine.
Oh shit.
He was actually doing just fine. He had some of your gold in his pockets as well, I think. So, quite a good night on his part.
Did you happen to see a little goblin and a little a regular sized dwarf with me here or no?
The goblin, yes, I remember. He was actually riding on the shoulders of one of the lads who kicked your ass.
That son of a bitch.
As for your dwarven friend, I can't say I recall seeing him. But he was pretty hammered. As you guys left, of course. At this point as well, it'd be 7:30 a.m. We're probably getting closer to 8, so the rest of you'd also be waking up from your nights as well, up on the second floor of the tavern. For anybody else who wants to do anything for the early morning, starting their day.
Anything I do will not be as interesting as their drunk shenanigans. So
I don't even know what they were.
no.
Moving
Just
past.
wanna make sure I didn't have any
Wait,
dreams.
actually, sorry, Jared. How much gold did I lose?
How much gold do you have right now on your character sheet?
Just, I got a lot. I got 494 gold.
I'm pretty sure you had a lot. You had 494. Mark 80.
I have two.
Mark 80
Mark
out.
80 gone.
80 gone.
Damn, that's a lot of gold.
That is
The
a lot
price
of
of
gold.
fun, Condi.
Surely.
Hey, well, not really. It's the price of getting beaten into a pulp in the street, I guess.
Yeah, your jaw, there's a lot of bruising along your jaw as well. You can feel it with your fingers, especially when you go up to some massage where it feels sore. You got your ass beat.
My powerful jawline aches.
Your handsome jawline is aching.
My chiseled jaw.
For the morning before we get into the rest of it, there's a taxi, Sylnan, Larissa.
Well, I remember crying myself to sleep,
Yes.
so I just want to make sure I didn't have any dreams.
Everyone had an exciting
So
day.
that I woke up and kept drinking.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me, actually, for a dream. Let's do that. And also Velrissa.
Yeah.
You would have been woken to a hard knocking on your door as Onder peers in, as you're stirring awake, and he goes, "Sorry to wake you. I just got word from the king that your equipment was actually found
in the ruins of the Queen's stronghold. They have it at the castle, so when you're ready to pick it up.
That's quite the surprise. I'll be sure to pick that up later today.
Right. And then he shuts the door and goes back to what he was doing, whatever, before.
I rolled an 18.
An 18. Actually, you dream of your homeland again, thinking a lot about that since you're very close to returning. It's after all these years. You think you have a dream of yourself sitting high atop the eastern cliff tops, looking at the ocean below, the winds flowing by with the birds in the sky, the jungle off in the distance behind you. You sit and meditate, looking at the eastern winds coming into the continent.
Oh, the world needs me.
You feel a calming sensation as you feel like you are nature's true hero.
Cool.
Sylnan,
All right, then
anything for you?
I'll go look for people.
You're gonna look for what?
For the friends of
Okay.
mine.
All right, so you'll start getting ready for awake, stirring awake. All right, we'll move over to Mountain. Mountain, as you get out of your newly acquired wheelbarrow, getting up, getting a few of the knots out of your neck as you tilt and crack. You step out of this very shanty barn you seem to be residing in. As you step outside into the rest of the morning day, the harsh sunlight, you look around to the rest of the farmland, and the first thing you see is a dwarven female nearby, dressed in very common clothing. She's picking up pieces of shattered glass next to a broken window of the front house. As you step out, and she takes notice of you immediately as you loudly stumble out of the barn. She goes, "Oh, it's about bloody time you wake up."
Oh, I'm sorry. Do I know you?
Well, you're bloody about to. You and your rat friends coming out here smashing shite. You fucking burning down me barn.
Burn down you. I'm sorry. Did you see these rat friends anywhere?
Hey, this is a fucking bunch of kids. Ran off with a goblin.
Ran
left-
off with the.
They left you here and said you'd take care of it in the morning.
Great. You said we burned your barn?
Well, I woke up in the night to, bunch of screaming and loud pissing.
Yeah, sounds like us. I'm sorry about that. Which way did these kids run off with the goblin? That's probably not good.
I don't remember. I was just waking up from all the chaos. Probably back towards town, I'd say.
Right.
But you're not going anywhere until you fucking help me clean up this mess.
What? I can't. I gotta get.
I go to check my pockets to see if I could just give her some gold.
Yeah.
But I don't have pockets because my pants are gone.
You still have all your equipment. Most of it'd probably be still like laying around. You when you awoke and anything that would have been in your pants pockets. But you still have your belt and your belt loops.
I had 2,256 gold. Would that just be on me?
2,256.
Yeah.
Why do you have that much on you?
Yeah, I've been stacking. Oh no, I
That's
think
a
I
lot.
banked it. I think I banked it.
I would hope so because that's a lot. Because that's
Didn't we
like
go to the bank?
Well, you came to the bank to us, right?
Yeah, but then you did a whole thing with like your mom.
that's
and-
like 50 pounds of gold. That's like just 50 pounds of straight gold. Like I don't think you have all that on you.
Not in wood.
That's an insane. Like you're fucking. It would be like a fucking.
What can I say? Mountain's a baller. He just rolls with a big
No.
fucking Santa sack.
I would have.
full of
I'm pretty
gold.
sure. I'm pretty sure you put a good portion of it in the bank. I'm almost positive you did actually, because you opened
Okay.
up an account and everything.
You could
So-
weaponize that.
Okay.
But
Well,
holy shit, that's a blunt weapon.
I need to go get Hilltree. What if I gave you some gold and maybe came back later? Helped.
To pay for all the damages, I'd say you probably owed me about 60.
60. Yeah. Sure. Here.
Oh, well, this'll at least pay for it, but I expect you to come back.
Yeah. I'll do that.
A good man doesn't pay with just money, but also his word.
Sure. Which way did you say?
Back towards town, most likely.
Right. I'll be back.
Drunk, like stumble for a couple steps and then stop. Turn around.
Did you see my pants anywhere?
I checked hanging off the horns of old Bessie back there. You were riding on top of it all night.
Okay.
I'll go look on old Bessie for my pants and then
You do find them hanging off the horn of one of the bulls in one of the back stables, and you very, very gingerly pluck it off as you put your pants back on and head back towards town.
This is so fucking bullshit.
what?
Mountain gets to ride a bull when he's drunk, and I fuck a drow.
Hey,
That's
man,
the way
it's
the
just
world
way
works,
she goes.
baby.
Just the way she goes.
Way of the road.
Listen, there was different environments.
It wasn't.
You know,
it was different environments. Basically, we're in like Texas right now. We used to be in Seattle. Times are different,
Damn.
baby.
Things.
I mean, that is.
All right, yeah, and I head towards town.
All right, you head towards town. Taxi, you would probably head downstairs after getting ready. Sylnan, I don't know how long it would take you to also finish setting up your equipment, donning everything, and getting downstairs. But however long it would take you as well, you both can make it downstairs at some point and probably find Br'aad hanging around, injured.
So how, what are you all, what happened to you?
I won a big fight, and it was awesome.
But the other
And I
guy's looking pretty
remember,
fucked
and
up.
I remember, yeah, the other guy.
Broad deception check.
Do we roll
You just
insight
need to
for that?
deceive me. I'm here for
It'd be your passive insight,
rolled a natural
unless you want to
20,
actively
But my
insight
passive
check.
insight is
Oh.
16.
Well, I got a 9 plus 13.
Okay, well, yeah, you got
20.
me fooled.
Whatever.
9
he's
plus
lying.
13. That's that's a lot. So
It's a lot. I never lie.
22.
Maybe not. I'm proud
And
of
I
you.
remember everything perfectly clearly.
Are you hurt too badly? Do you need...
No, you should see the other guy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I don't think I need
Yes.
to. He probably is not even... Oh god, did you kill somebody?
In a way, maybe.
What does that mean?
I look at the person who's been tending me, and I kind of like, I killed someone.
I certainly don't think so.
I don't think so.
Well, thank you for tending to our friend through the night. That's very generous of you.
No, it's not a problem. Anything for you folk, especially being the fated. I mean, we need you around here. Can't have you just dying in the streets after a drunken brawl.
That'd be so funny.
That'd be so ridiculous. If that happened, that'd be ridiculous. It never used to happen.
Is the tavern kind of empty right now?
Yes, no, it's very empty, and so are the streets outside. Even if you look out the front windows, it seems pretty quiet this early
Well,
in the morning.
Do you mind if you give us, some time alone for a bit?
Of course, I have tables to tend to anyway. Things to
Thank
clean
you.
up.
Thanks.
He just gets up and
Thank
heads out of the
you.
room.
So you guys have seen Mountain, right? Like he's just grumping around doing his usual
No,
Mountain thing.
I
I'm sure
just
he's
woke
fine.
up. He's probably, it's Mountain. He's fine.
I'm sure he's. How about Hilltree? You've seen Hilltree?
I'm sure he's
No.
fine too if he was with Mountain.
Hopefully he's still with Mountain. I mean,
Well,
never very
Yeah.
irresponsible if he was left alone.
should we go look for them? I kind of had some things that I wanted to talk to you two specifically about. But this is, I mean, if you're not confident about Hilltree, then maybe we should go.
No, I'm sure Hilltree's
Search
fine
party?
with Mountain.
I'm sure they're. I mean, we can talk while we look.
It's true. I mean, we
Well-
can multitask. I
Sylnan,
can walk
where
and
is
talk.
our father as well?
I don't know. I left him
How many
on the
people
walk
have you
and
guys
you left
lost?
him too. And then we came back here and I went to sleep very upset and you got really drunk and got into a bar fight.
Wait,
So
why
I
would-
mean,
Why were you upset?
Why was I upset?
No,
What?
Sylnan, were you alright?
yeah, I'm totally a-okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I wish someone would ask me if I'm okay. It's usually how this works.
Are you
Taxi.
okay, Taxi?
Are you okay?
No, God, no.
Okay, that's cool. Let's go
Oh,
find
this,
Mountain.
we've got something good going here.
As well, Velrissa would also be here, I'm sure.
Velarissa, are you okay?
Yeah. Why?
Fuck.
Fuck what?
Well now it's weird because she's okay, but we're all not okay.
Oh, no, I'm okay. It's fine.
not.
Did anybody
I'm
ever
really
find
Taxi,
not.
I'm not okay either. Come here,
Thinking of-
Taxi. I'm not
Alright,
okay.
Sure, I'll run. I have some stuff that's been bothering me lately, and I need to let it out.
Just let it out.
At this
Let
point,
it out
Ander
all
comes
over.
in. Am I interrupting something?
Get out! No, sorry, Ander.
Come here. Come here. Bring it in.
I don't want to embrace you.
Hunter, I
right
know
now.
I know you've been so worried about so much. You have so much you're dealing with. Come here,
Yes.
Hunter.
Including the fact your father is still missing.
Oh, that's not
You know,
good.
anything can be fixed with a good hug.
I searched the streets last night for him after Sylnan returned, and well, I couldn't find him anywhere.
Listen, it's
Hang
not
on.
my fault. You people are the ones who left him alone with me and Br'aad. That was like the worst decision you've ever made, to be frank.
I'm gonna
Are you not
scry
a
on him.
functioning adult?
I'm gonna scry on him.
Wait, I thought that was a joke when you said you left him and just let him go. You were serious? You actually let him go?
Listen, I mean, we were walking and then I walked away.
Good
So,
thing
We
I-
were walking, and then we
how
weren't
can I be
walking no more.
That's just how
I
it
can't be
goes.
held responsible for walking a different direction from the man.
It's
Good
it's,
thing I
it's
stole-
it's too early for this. I'd get up and I go to collect my equipment from the castle.
Okay.
Oh,
Good thing I
it's just-
stole some of his hair when he wasn't looking, so we could scry on him.
I don't feel like you would have done that to your father.
I stole his hair.
I don't know if you would have done that to your dad.
Well, what other body part would I have stolen?
Oh, probably none.
Any
Maybe a
body
possession of his.
Arm.
I
You
can
have
look-
you? Do you guys still have your rings?
Yes. That's
Yes.
what I was gonna.
That-
That's what I was gonna say.
that's
If you,
tec-
did,
that's
if you
technically-
didn't want to say that, I went for the hug with him and then ripped out a lock of his hair.
I would allow the ring, but not the lock of hair. No.
It's understandable.
All right. So what kind of? It's a whiz save, right? For when if they resist it.
It's a
He's resisting.
yeah.
That's
He
no
makes
bueno.
a. They have to. He makes a wisdom saving throw, and the DC on this is gonna be. The DC is gonna be. Like 24.
Yeah. There's a very very low chance he makes this. Trust me. There's a chance he does make it, but it's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
low.
yeah.
It's extreme. It's exceptionally low. Okay.
Yeah, you save before he makes it.
Yeah, of course.
He did not.
Of course.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he has advantage on anything like this either. For being.
What do you see? in
Show
your
me
max
the
ability?
money.
Unless he's being charmed.
Show me.
No, I don't think Shrine counts as charming, so it does not.
Show me. Taxi, my name Jeff.
I'm gonna kill myself.
My
My
name
name
is
is
Jay.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
And it feels so good.
My name is
Good,
Jeff.
feels
My
so
name is Jeff.
Okay, so Br'aad,
Me.
you sit down for 10 minutes with your blade and use it to cast Scrying through the
I use my
reflection.
pocket watch now because I'm cool.
Oh, your pocket watch, or because you're
It's
even
really
cooler,
awesome.
right?
It's really
You open
awesome.
The pocket
So
watch.
cool.
That's so
You
awesome.
cast it through the pocket watch. Scrying, looking for your father, looking for Brendan.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
You get an image. You see far out of town. In fact, the only thing you see around him are trees. He's walking down a dirt path. You see Brendan.
Poor guy.
He's just walking. He has a small satchel, something that he didn't have before now. A leather satchel that's hanging over his shoulder. That seems to be pretty heavily full of some kind of equipment or full of some kind of luggage. And he's just walking down the dirt road, slightly looking downwards, kind of lost in thought as he walks forward. And that's all he does the duration of your scrying spell.
How is he like very clearly far away enough from town that we know that's like he's just leaving?
you can only see 10 feet around the area that you're scrying. You can only see like 10 feet into the distance, and then the distance behind it. So from what you can see from the distance, you can just see tree line. You don't see any civilization. You don't see. So if he's out of town, he's a decent ways out of town for sure. You can just see forest around him. All right, and then after 10 minutes or whenever you decide to cancel, because that's all he will do for the duration, you come back to.
Well, Sylnan, good news. He's out of our hair.
That's not That's not good news.
He just packed up his sack and left.
Well, he didn't have anything. Where did he get a sack from?
I don't know. He found a sack and then found a bunch of things to put in the sack and then left.
I can locate where he is if you need me to. I just need to know something.
We should probably do that. What if he's evil after all? I mean,
what was he doing?
Just being sad and walking.
That's so fucking terrible.
What I guess I would
felt
feel
in my
bad
dream.
if we made Velarissa use her favor like this and then just sort of said fuck you.
Well, it's up to you guys, but I can find someone in 1,000 feet, which is quite a long ways.
We know that far.
I don't think you can try. I don't think he's gonna be within 1,000 feet.
Well, that's like pretty far.
We'll give it a shot.
It's like a.
I mean, you're right. It's not. It's up to. It's I don't know. I'll try and locate his ring.
1,000 feet isn't even a mile.
I know, but whatever.
No, 1,000 feet's well under a mile.
Like 1/5 of a mile.
You sense the direction of the object's location, I guess.
Mm-hmm. You can tell which direction to go to try to catch up.
He had to have slept, so he couldn't have gotten that far.
It looked in my vision. All I saw was trees. I mean, I know that doesn't narrow it down, but he's definitely not in town. He's on foot.
He isn't that far.
Onder, maybe you can send him a message.
I mean, what will you have me say?
Like, hey, where the fuck are you going?
Come back. Don't leave me again.
No, what?
Whoa,
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Come here. Let's Sylnan, you write the message. You've always had such a way with words. You could do it.
Br'aad, I should not be in charge of writing this message.
I'm too emotional.
I'll take care of the message. I'll step
take care
outside.
of it, Onder. Yeah, that seems like the best bet here.
You lot should figure out what you're going to do, however. Time is of the essence, of course.
I've been thinking about that.
And as Onder goes to
talk
open
a
the door
little.
to step outside, Mountain, you enter through the door as Onder opens it.
Oh, Mountain.
Hey.
Where are your pants?
He has his pants.
No.
Can I just be like holding my pants? Over
Yeah,
my
I mean, if you
shoulder or
want, yeah.
something?
You can have over your shoulder.
Right here.
That's
you
not
guys
where
know
they
where
go.
Hilltree is?
We were really hoping you would know where Hilltree is.
Something about a kid. No, there was a wheelbarrow, and we set someone on fire. I wrote a bowl.
Wheelbarrow. I got into a fight, Mountain. I got into a fight.
Did you win?
But you should see the other guy.
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably find Hilltree. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't somebody looking for him? And like wanting him?
No.
You sure? Because I remember him being
Everyone
stolen
wants
at some
Hilltree.
point. And like,
Oh, yeah. No, that was this evil eldritch being that was supposed to kill in like a month and a half.
yeah, and we left him alone.
You said he's with some kids, right?
He's with some kids, yeah.
That's good company.
Oh,
I'm sure.
cool.
No,
Did
just
you,
kidding. We really should find him.
No, we should find him. But where's Brendan? Is he here? Should keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
Everything's falling apart.
He's around the area within at least a few miles.
Yep.
I can't do this. Right.
Listen, I was just walking, and he was walking, and then I walked faster than him,
Okay.
and walked all the way back here.
Let me get a mead, and we can go sort this shit out.
And I'll head over to the bar.
Hey,
Okay.
let me get a mead and food. Any food.
Right. Yes, of course. And then she pours you a drink, passes it over, and we'll bring the food right over as well.
Kind of in a rush, if you don't mind.
Yes, of course.
One big chicken.
Can I have a Happy Meal?
They just hand you a giant live chicken. It's a big, really fat chicken. It's an insanely obese chicken.
Is this canon?
No.
Okay.
No, but
I was
after
gonna
a
make
while, after like a few minutes, they come back and they hand you all meals free of charge. Drinks, everything you need to start your day. Onder then will return inside after a few minutes. No return from the message to your father. However, I was able to garner a direction that he's going.
Well, good. We just go follow him.
Yeah, so why don't...
We have more important things to take care of. I'll go fetch your runaway father.
Okay, I mean, if you think you can handle it.
I have horses in the stables anyway. I should be able to run him back here within the few hours, as long as he's not too far. You should get prepared for leaving, hopefully sometime today.
Okay.
Again, I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah. What about it?
What do you want to talk about?
Well, what's the city? I will go.
Luminesa?
Well, check your notes,
Luminesa.
Taxi.
Yeah, didn't you write it down, idiot?
Yeah, do you
Just check
take
your
notes,
Google
Taxi?
Doc.
Even I take notes, Taxi.
I just wanted to be clear. We're going to Luminesa to give the word of what's going on to Olgard and Oriana first,
And Jaquan.
and Jaquan.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you know,
as I know it.
sometimes
He's hot guy dude man now.
you're right. Brogard,
right.
Axel Brogard.
All right,
I wasn't even close.
I've just been kind of like struggling with I know this is going to sound a little stupid, but I don't know what to say when I see Oriana again, and I'm a little messed up about it.
I mean,
And
didn't
so
you write
I'm
her a whole
reaching out
letter?
for
About-
advice from the group.
Taxi, the thing about women is that they want you to be direct.
No. Here's what I do. I just go in front of him and I block him off. Taxi, you just gotta see the
Yeah, I almost
thing
told
about women. The thing about women. Let me tell you.
I pushed Br'aad out of the way. No, see, Taxi, the thing about women, like I was trying to say, is that they want you to be direct. So whatever you're thinking,
I put my elbow on his shoulder and I go, "Hey, didn't see you there, but I don't care." And that's with women. That's how you gotta be sometimes.
I really
He's right,
appreciate
he's
the
right. That's how you
sentiment.
do it,
You
actually.
too, but I'm looking for something a little bit more
feel-
concrete. Because
feel like
just tell her how you feel, idiot.
no, you don't
What are you
get it.
what are you looking
what's
for?
what's the problem?
I need
Taxi?
to know this before I go back home.
No,
because
what?
it's
What
both
are you
of our
what are you
homes.
looking for
What are
out
you
of
trying
us?
to
I don't
figure
know.
out?
Give us something.
Yeah, you suck, bro.
You can't just say I don't know what to say to my girlfriend and leave it at that. What are you trying to say to your girlfriend?
Is there something that's bothering you? Is
Yes, since we left the wharf, neither of us have had a talk about our feelings, and you know how terrible I am with feelings.
It's true, you are pretty bad.
What feelings do you want to talk about with her? Pretend I'm Oriana.
Oh no.
Yeah,
he's Oriana.
look me right
And-
in
and
my
I'm
bluish.
Taxi. Wait, no, you're
Look
Taxi.
me right. No, that would
you
just
gotta
be
you gotta
nothing.
be Olgard.
I'll be Olgard.
You'll be Olgart, because he'll be there too.
It's me, Taxi. I'm Oriana. Look me right in my bluish, brownish, greenish, I don't remember what color eyes. And tell me how you feel.
I'm Olgart.
I love you.
Olgart.
No, see, that's the thing. I don't know if she would even say that, Br'aad. You've already broken the character.
Oriana, is everything okay here?
I respect you, and it's good to see you again.
I don't know, that doesn't sound like the Oriana back in the wharf.
I'm strong and independent too.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's her.
There she is.
I'm just worried.
So tell me how you're feeling, or there's the door, bitch.
Classic Oriana.
Lay it on me.
I'll just figure it out when we get there.
No, really. Just.
You're here right now. It's me, Oriana.
Br'aad, come on.
Br'aad.
Listen, Taxi, you gotta. If you want help, you're gonna have to let us in a little bit on what you're feeling right now. You know. I mean, any number of things could be going on in a relationship. You know, it's kind of how it, especially when there's this much distance. I mean, like you guys haven't seen
That's
each other
the
in like
problem.
2 weeks, and you wrote a letter, and like, did she even write you back? I mean,
Left on right, that sucks.
I think that is the problem, Sylnan. I think it is. There is too much distance.
like emotionally? Are we talking emotional distance now?
Like emotional distance. And I did write her a letter, and I tried to express what I wanted to say, but the response I got was mediocre, to put it best.
That's rough, bro.
Thanks, buddy. I asked specifically because I know you and Mountain have both been in love before, and I don't know. I don't know how to handle the losing that. If that's what's, I don't know. Just assuming, you know, I do that.
I'm trying to hold back a sneeze right now. I'm sorry.
So this is really touching Sylnan, huh?
Man,
He's crying.
I know how it feels. I've lost love before. I mean, she's still technically there, you know. It's just like there's nothing physical.
We'll take this moment really quick as well. Valrissa,
Yeah.
you arrive at the castle. As you get to the front gate, which is currently shut, you actually see Castor standing out front. He seems almost eager to see you as you approach. Yes, Mrs. Valrissa, yes. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Castor, is it?
Yes, that is my name.
I've come to retrieve my equipment. I've been told it was found in the rubble of the...
Yes, right, they found it. Wonderful. You can go ahead and go right in. The king is currently out. However, you are a good friend of the crown, so you have free reign to the castle. You can go as you please.
Well, thank you. Where would my equipment be stored?
I do believe, Mrs. Rosa currently has it near the armory. Speak to her.
Alright, thank you.
Yes, of course.
Right, I proceed in.
Walking through the very almost off-putting quiet castle. As you step through the halls, your boot falls echoing down the chambers so you don't pass by another person as you make it all the way back to the armory. Make it back there in a very kind, very young, you would probably guess only in her maybe very early 20s, female dwarf is standing near the armory. She's looking through a bunch of crates right now. She currently has some of the tops of them slightly tilted off open as she's going through what looks to be arrows, bombs, a lot of equipment for the armory, taking notes of numbers.
I
30 of these, 30 arrows, bombs.
I kind of like peek my head over her shoulder, like kind of nervous to say anything.
Shorten. Oh, you bloody scared me.
So, sorry, Miss Rosa, is it?
Oh, yes, that is I.
Sorry.
Are you Verissa, by chance?
Yes, I am. I've been told you have my equipment.
Yes, very pretty as well, your armor, I must say.
Oh, thank you so
I have
much.
it sitting back here in the armory. If you'd like, I can help you don it on really quick so you can be just out of here in a minute.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you.
Right, wonderful, this way.
And she just steps you into the armor really quick, and you can see your entire set of armor along with your hammer and the rest of your equipment that you had lost sitting next to the armor put onto a stand. As she just kind of guides you over to stand next to it as she starts putting the armor on for you, tying the cape around the back of the plate and everything.
So, Verissa, you're one of the fated, right? From what I've heard.
I am, yes.
Crazy business out there. I must say, good luck on that, and I'm glad you're doing it. I could never.
Well, thank you.
How did someone like you get in that business anyway? I mean, to put it bluntly, you're very pretty.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I've came to the, I ended up at the wharf for, I figured they needed my assistance there, and suddenly I ended up with this crazy group. And I've been being pulled along with them ever since.
Right, well, you're a strong one indeed. I don't see many tieflings as well around here.
Yeah, I definitely get quite the amount of strange looks.
Would you by chance be friends with the one I just saw earlier today?
And who would that be?
Oh, I didn't get a name. I barely saw her as well. She just passed by, hiding her face.
Was she also a tiefling?
I could tell, yes, by the skin. A bit of the flicky tail underneath the cloak as well. I certainly didn't get a name, but I always remember when I see one, because we don't get them around here too often.
It very well could be familiar if you had a name, but...
Oh, I can't say I do. She was in town, though, just, what was that, a few moments ago, 2 hours, maybe. I saw her speaking to the king before he left.
Was she a bit more fair-skinned, like more of a pink?
Oh, very, very, very colorful pink. Very cute, like the trees in spring.
Alright, I might know her. If I happen to see her.
Well, I don't know where she went afterwards. She went into town, though, somewhere.
Alright, I'll definitely
I know that for a fact.
I'll definitely keep an eye out.
And then she finishes the last clip of putting your cloak on the back of your armor. That should look nicely, huh? It suits you well. A true warrior of the battlefield.
Well, thank you for all your assistance.
Yes, truly. If you need anything else, speak to me here at the armory. I can help you, hopefully, with what we have. Yeah.
Alright, thank you. I'm gonna be off to my crazy group once again.
Right, yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, fare thee well out there. Stay safe.
Thank you, you too, as I walk off.
And she just gives you a smile and a nod as you exit the armory, heading back. And after some time, at this moment, what would everybody else who was at the tavern be doing? After the talk with Taxi, would anybody go out, do anything certain?
I'd probably go try to find Hilltree.
Yeah.
Out to find Hilltree?
Yeah.
All right. So we have 3 going out to find Hilltree. A Taxi?
I think I'll find I need to locate a tree next to Luminesa or my
It's
home.
always about finding a tree,
I
isn't
know,
it?
right?
You've always got to locate some tree.
It's always
You
that
would
with
There's
this
no way I
guy.
can really.
You and trees, man.
There's no way I can really do that over long distance. So
If it's your
I'll just-
homeland, wouldn't you know where the trees are?
I know that one. I do know one there. Luminesa, I don't.
We've been to Luminesa. They're like
There's plenty of trees.
Would I
around
remember?
Luminesa.
Where am I? Would I? I think I would remember.
I bet you'd remember. I bet you'd remember
You'd
like
remember like a passing tree that you saw on the road there, definitely.
All right.
There was even trees in the college.
Exactly.
There were, yeah.
I'll hang out with the brothers. I got nothing to do.
Okay, so I'll have everybody then make investigation checks. That's not Valrissa. Just since you guys are all out looking for Hilltree.
The Sherlock homies together.
What?
Sherlock
are you?
homies.
It's true.
Where are you?
I have a -2 investigate. Oh, that's.
I got a
landed
13.
in between 17 and 3, but it said it's a 3. I got a 1.
That's gang.
I got a 17.
Okay. So what was that? 17. What was Mountain and Slime? Mountain and Br'aad. I mean, what was Mountain and Br'aad?
I got a 13.
13s. What was Sylnan's?
Uno.
1.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Nice. Sylnan's not fighting.
Yeah, I got a 3 minutes. 2.
Where's my goblin?
Where's my goblin?
You guys spend the.
Please tell me where my goblin is.
All right. So you guys spend the better half of the morning searching the streets, asking around for your any information, asking about looking for the goblin, the kids he might have been with, and eventually you hear word of one of the back alleys, kind of close to the general market street near the main town entrance. There's a ragtag group of teenagers that like to hang around there a lot, that do a lot of gambling and a lot of just little typical street rat things around there during the nightfall. That has been a common talk of the guard for the past couple of weeks. That has just recently started. So a lot of people kind of point fingers to that, or easily start to pin the blame on saying it's probably some of those kids from that group.
All right.
The Lost Boys?
Yeah, the Lost Boys.
Did Hilltree join the Lost Boys? Damn. Grown up so fast. Except not. Never grown up so fast.
Never grown up. Lost Boys.
Does Hilltree still have the tumor? Is it still as big?
Yes.
Like, what is it?
It's gone down by a visual margin.
Okay.
Since Velris has been actively using restoration magic on it on your guys' off times, keeping an eye on it. It does look better, but it's still obviously there. And it's on a path to healing, but it'll take time for sure. Even more than it currently has been probably about a month and a half towards 2 months of on and off healing to it.
Okay.
That she's done. So it does have visual progress from when you first seen it.
Yellow head titty.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I think it's these rotten kids. They took Hilltree. They lured him in with their sweet lies of eternal boyhood. And we have to go find them and take back our goblin.
Yeah, you're right, bud. You first. Go.
Yeah, let's go beat up those. Let's go beat up those kids.
We're behind you. Yeah, you
Let's go beat them up.
lead. You lead. We'll follow. We'll be
Here
right.
I
love beating
go.
up
behind
Here
you.
I go. Here I go.
You got to march. Keep a big presence.
I'm going to the. I'm huge.
Okay, so you head towards the main street of the city, looking around for any signs of
Rascals.
these rascals.
Rascal.
Yes.
These-
Currently, at this time, you're not sure if it's just because it's still quite early in the morning, or if people are just kind of avoiding the streets in a time like this. But it's been oddly quiet all throughout the city. Even here on the main street, you only pass by a handful of people. Some of the stores and market fronts are even closed down for the day.
Where are they?
You head towards one of the back alleys of the main street, looking for any signs of sounds, activity, and you hear the sounds of some laughter, some voices come from behind one of the nearby alleys. And as you dip in to take a look, you see a few kids actually just crouched around rolling some dice together behind a couple of barrels,
Okay.
kind of laughing amongst each other as they roll
Is
the dice
Hilltree
against
there?
the dirt. You don't see any signs of a goblin. You can barely see the kids as Br'aad peeks over the corner. You can just see like their heads as they're like crouching to the dirt behind the barrels. You can just see like top of their hair maybe.
Can we like peek around the corner, kind of like in Scooby Doo?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Sylnan, why'd I have to be on the bottom? This sucks. Everyone's on top of me. Why are we even doing this? Why can't we just go? They're stupid kids. I'm gonna fall over. I'm gonna fall over.
I'm on my tippy toes on the top.
And then Br'aad
trying to
falls
stay
over.
up.
My strength is not high enough to sustain the weight of all you. Here I go.
And then they all quickly get up and look.
Timber.
They get up and they look over, kind of in a panic. Who's there?
We were just passing through. Have you seen our goblin?
Goblin.
Oh, it's you again.
What?
Well, you coming back for round 2 or something?
What?
Wait.
At this point, as he's getting up from behind the barrel, you see a blonde half elf, quite young, probably well underneath his 20s, still into young childhood, pretty much of an elf. But he stands about 5'3", 5'4", as he gets up.
Just
pretty
clarify,
cocky.
How old is he?
What did he mean? What did he mean by you again?
He'd be into his teenage years, which is still quite young for an elf.
Like 17 or 13?
Probably more like 13.
Bro,
Probably closer to like a 14 or a 15.
Bro, fuck this! I look down at my like severe injuries, and then I look up at the group of like 6-year-old kids.
They're probably closer to about 14-year-olds, 14 to 15. Their oldest being 17, but not the guy that you fought.
are these the other guys?
What
do you mean?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for round 2. And I cast Major Image, and I make a big buff Br'aad, and he's gonna just start coming at him.
The two kids behind him, they fall back and start scrambling across the dirt, going towards a manhole that's somewhere off the back of this alleyway.
What?
Don't
Just by the collar. Just
As they're
hold him
moving
in
back,
place.
the one that's in the center though, he steps back a bit, and he just raises up his fist, and as he does, a bit of fire like magic starts to flicker off of his fingertips.
Dispel magic.
I'm gonna go.
Twinkle fingers.
You just say, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. I want to
Make an intimidation. Make an intimidation check.
Polymorph on him.
Oh, you're gonna cast polymorph?
Yeah, I want to cast polymorph on him. And I want
Okay, well, make an intimidation check first for me.
Oh yeah.
14.
I don't give a fuck, dude. He's 14. That's past the age where he should have learned.
Technically, I mean, in D&D terms, people who are 14 are already drinking. Usually.
19 intimidation.
19 intimidation, okay. And what's the save for polymorph? Is it wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be a 13 on the save.
You suck, bro. You're a fraud.
And the other two kids immediately get up and they start running down towards a sewer entrance nearby. As they pull off the hatch, they start descending a rope ladder very hurriedly out of there. But the guy in the center, as you polymorph him, what do you turn him into?
I turn him into a frog.
As he pulls up his fist and the fire-like mana starts to wrap around his wrists and palms, you quickly morph him into a frog, and as he just slowly shrinks down, I think that would also drop your major image.
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't matter. He's a frog.
Yeah, so Buff Br'aad disappears as the kid turns over into a frog, and then the frog itself as well just lets out one little lonely little, and then it jumps and starts running down towards the.
I want to catch the frog.
I wanted to take him and throw him over the sky.
What the fuck is wrong? What?
It won't kill him.
No, but it's just funny.
It's just this guy beat the shit out of me, dude. This guy beat the shit out of me.
Can we say that Taxi's not
come
even
here, little frog.
If you guys are gonna catch him, both of you make dexterity checks.
I swear to God, if he gets away, I'm gonna be pissed, bro. I got a 14.
14. Okay.
Wait, should it be sleight of hand or just dex?
You can do either if you want.
All right, I'm gonna do sleight of hand. It's 18.
Okay, yeah, you catch the frog by one of its back legs as it tries to jump away towards the sewer entrance, and it just starts kind of jumping around your hand, just making little croaks of panic.
Hit the road. Toad.
Wait, are we supposed to ask that kid questions? Oh.
Oh yeah. Look at the frog. Where's Hilltree? Where is he?
It just opens its mouth and its tongue comes out and just hits you in the nose and sticks to your nose.
Okay. All right. Time to go.
Okay, make a strength check. Baseball toss the frog.
No, it's a frog. Listen, if the frog takes damage, what happens? He just turns back, right?
He'll take whatever damage is left. It carries over, yeah.
There's no way it'll kill him, right?
It's a
He has
fucking
like 3
child.
HP.
It's a kid.
He has
But he's
3
like
HP
So
total.
out of character.
Okay, it is out of character, which is why I'm okay with it as like a bit, but not, and like he's
It
old
would,
enough.
there's a chance that would, if you throw this, there's a chance it will kill this kid. I will say that there is a
Don't throw
chance
it,
you will kill
please.
this child. Because I'm pretty sure a
Okay.
frog just has 1 HP.
I'll comically fucking toss him after his friends.
Okay, you throw it into the
I
sewer
throw it
entrance
into
You're
his
just-
friend's pants. I throw him into his friend's
and
pants.
it just sort of like croaks and echoes down into the hole as you just underhand toss him in.
That'll show them. What were we here for again?
Hill tree.
We had to find Hill.
What?
Wait,
Oh.
wait, Hill tree?
Hey, you hear his voice echo from somewhere inside of the sewer entrance.
Where
Hill
are
tree, come
you?
back.
What? Hold on, I'm coming up.
Oh my god.
And after ascending the rope ladder, you see Hilltree donned in a new jacket that looks really cool.
Whoa,
Hey, Hill
Hill
And
tree,
actually
that
fits
jacket
him.
Nice jacket.
it's a really cool jacket, Hilltree.
It looks very
really
similar to the one
cool.
he had before, the blue and I believe it was blue and gold from the wharf, but it's actually fitted to his body.
Oh.
And across the back and embroidered on it is a little emblem of a dragonfly.
What is that? Where'd you get that? What?
The guys gave it to me.
The
It looks
guys.
fresh, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks kind of nice.
Hill
I
tree,
mean, yeah, it looks
Hill
nice,
tree, did you join a gang?
I think he joined a gang.
Well, I mean, some things happen.
Hill tree, how'd you afford that jacket?
They gave it to me. It said it's part of the initiation.
What do they
Are you
have you
talking about
do
the
for
kids?
initiation?
I don't know what that word means, but yeah, the kids. They made it themselves. They made this jacket, Mountain. They crafted it themselves.
That's very
Maybe they'll go
impressive.
to war for us.
Very,
I mean, we
very
have
impressive.
Hilltree is part of the crew. You know, maybe they'll fight the giant dragon turtle with us.
Hey, Hilltree, do you remember anything about it? The bull riding and no pants, setting barn on fire?
Yeah.
Ring a bell?
Yeah, last night, you, after Br'aad got his ass kicked, you were trying to show off. You were talking to these kids saying that you could do, anything, test the strength. You're talking about lifting up wagons and other things like that. And then they dared you to go ride the farmer's bull.
Did I?
That is
Was it
epic.
cool when I did it?
I mean, it was all right. You lost your pants, your little pantaloons.
How did you manage that, Mountain? How do you manage to lose your pants while riding? If anything, that's even
Well, it was
cooler.
very funny.
Yeah, right. I think it's pretty.
It was
cool.
It was pretty funny.
So we're kind of glazing over the first part, but what happened there? Did I put up a good fight, but they got a cheap shot?
You see, I don't really remember. Let's say we were drinking, and then we were drinking,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and then we drank some more.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Of course.
course.
I think if I remember right, you screamed something at the kid about him being your dad.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. What?
But that's really all I can remember. I didn't think he looked too much like Brendan. He was kind of short.
Let's ignore it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, you're probably right.
He's a frog now, so
He's a fraud.
definitely not your dad. Frog.
I don't think
Well,
our
he was a
dad's
good
frog.
friend of mine.
Well, your friend's a frog.
He'll be all right. Anyway, let's do some more drinking.
No,
No,
never
no,
again. It was
no.
such a bad idea.
Are you sure they got a lot of it down there? There's a lot of it.
They have a lot of.
Maybe
drinks.
you could take that. We're gonna leave soon, but just remember where that is. We might need.
Oh,
that
where we
later, just
where we
for
heading?
science
Where we
stuff.
going? Are we?
Right now,
We're
I think
leaving?
Hey, just blanket question. You know, no strings attached to this question. Just a hypothetical situation. If somebody said
Yeah,
you
yeah,
should
of
keep
course.
your word, and like how important is it to keep your word? Like how?
I don't know. Do you have honor?
Who was it?
No, I don't have it on me right now.
Well,
What
it
do you mean?
depends. It depends, Mountain. Are you an asshole?
I got one of
Listen, I
those.
mean, sometimes you just lie to somebody. It's just how it is.
Exactly. Sometimes you gotta live the life where you're kind of a dick.
Are you kind of a dick, Mountain? I've
That's
always
really all it boils down to. You kind of a cock or not? You little bit of a fucking dirtbag.
Oh my god.
Little fucking shy head.
Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna
You gotta go where?
fix a barn fire something. Stupid. And I'll walk away.
Here, we'll come help you because we all gotta go. We all gotta
We
go
do
through
gotta
one
go
tree.
today.
So why don't we help you? Why don't we help you patch up this barn?
Wait, you said it was on
Yeah,
fire?
you
How
want
much
that?
of it was left?
It's all kind of hazy. There was a goat and a lady in a wheelbarrow. My wheelbarrow.
Oh.
Yeah, so you guys return to the farm. Work has already been started. Just basically the bottom part of one of the sides of the barn had started to be burned and needs to be replaced. With the hole faded there, excluding Velrissa, it takes no time at all for you guys to quickly just hammer away, clean it up. It takes
Yay.
probably about an hour at most. You guys are then awarded with some nice cold milk and some delicious snacks from
Cookies?
the residents of the farm for your assistance, and then you are back on your way,
Sweet.
finishing your good deed of the day, Mountain. I'm
Wow.
proud of you.
Don't tell
What a
anybody.
great day.
We don't
After
speak
that,
this.
what comes next, my friends? What do we do?
I mean, we.
We
everyone
gotta
including
Everyone's-
out of character, right? We have to get to Luminesa.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I say like we got all warmed up with the RP stuff. Let's just move it along.
We gotta do it.
We
Yeah,
can
we gotta
like
go.
Anders on his way right now to take care of your father. You have Hilltree once again. Everyone's been reunited after a long debaucherous night.
Valrus is
Wait,
back
we have
with us.
Larissa? Yeah, do we have Larissa?
Yeah. I would see you guys would probably head back to the tavern and reunite with Velrissa afterwards.
Okay, one-way ticket to Luminesa is with me whenever we're all ready to
Yeah, I think that's
bust a
I'm
move.
ready.
Yeah.
We already gave
Let's go.
Cedric some orders, right? We told him to go find some people.
He's got the list. He
Yeah.
knows what's up.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. I mean, I think I'm good to go.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
hit it.
Glad to see you've got your armor back, Vel. And
I'm surprised they were able to recover it.
Yeah, no, that was quick.
honestly,
I mean,
that's very impressive.
Did they find like a spare like big airship that we could use to battle?
Unfortunately,
Uguro,
not. I didn't see
had
one
one lying
in
around?
the big armory.
Dang.
Okay. Well, to the tree. Powers
To the tree.
activate.
All of
If
you
I
gather
If I
around.
say that, I'll die.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
All of you gather around the pear tree once more, I assume, at the back side of the castle. Before you head off,
Hey, what the fuck?
what are you doing?
I'm just trying something new. Maybe
Oh
this
my
will.
God, is he getting
Sorry.
No,
possessed?
that's weird.
it's a rain.
That's
It's a
weird.
rain dance.
I just thought. I don't.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
It's not your vibe.
Wasn't
It's not your
cool.
vibe.
Just
You want to cut
Alright.
it out?
You don't want to stop.
So
Just do it like
Sorry
a
about
plant
that.
thing. It just doesn't have to be all.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
got it.
just say shit.
It just happens. But before we exit the city, does anybody else want to do anything? Anybody you want to take with you? Anything you want to buy, sell?
I just wanted to say
Wrap it
like
up.
goodbye to the king.
Make
That's
sure.
all. But we don't have to play that out.
The king's not around at the moment. So
Okay.
What is
here? Could I leave
What is this town?
Could I?
you could in the sense of markets, things to buy and sell, you could look for almost anything in this town and probably find it.
I have the portal open. It's only going to stay open for a second, so be quick, please.
Could I have just left
You have
a
exactly
message
5 seconds to shop.
for the king?
What was that, man?
Could I have just left a message for the king? Like,
Yeah.
like-
You could certainly leave a message with like Caster.
Yeah.
Caster's is always outside.
Yeah. It would just be like,
Alright.
later. Thanks for all the shit and stuff.
I'll make sure to word it just like that. Wonderful. A message from your son, my lord. Out. Thanks for all the shit and stuff. later.
Actually, one thing is that Brendan told us that he was vulnerable to radiant damage, so I think it could be important we tell that to the king, and maybe also try and get something that does like radiant, or in canon. I don't know.
P.S.
Holy water.
Guy weak to radiant damage. Figure something out with that.
Okay.
Is there anything we can buy that's like bombs but holy?
Can we have health potions? Guys, we haven't had health potions for the entire campaign.
What's a health potion?
I have a.
You could,
I have one,
you could
actually.
definitely get health potions. There's an alchemist in town.
Alchemist. That's pretty cool.
Could we have gotten that before we go?
What kind of potions can we get?
We need some Let's
what
get
kind of
some
potions are they?
potions in here.
Exactly.
Seller.
What exactly?
Can we do-
Wait, can we
You
do a
guys wanna-
potion seller
battle.
bit? Can we do a potion seller bit,
Yes.
please?
Okay, you guys want to go to the alchemist?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to do it. I want to do the RP for it. Let's all do it together. It'll be great.
Let's all do it together.
It'll be great. Sylnan, I think this is the potion seller.
You think this is it?
I think this is it. What kinds of potions are you all looking for here?
The strongest potions.
What is-
The most powerful potions.
So wait. Let me get this straight. It's like magic, but in a drink.
That's
yeah,
right.
I
Now,
mean, you could have had it before. You've drinking. Yeah, I'm sure your alcohol
I don't
drinks are
even-
kind of like potions.
Yeah, but
You
they only
could
do
even
like
drunk.
one thing. He's do a bunch of things.
Well,
you
I mean,
could even mix them if you really wanted to fuck things up.
I am invested. What do
listen,
they do?
You could put these potions in
Well,
alcohol.
The most
so
important.
Okay.
They can heal you.
So
you go first.
Okay, well, the most important thing is we must make it we want to be very adamant about this and only request his strongest potions.
We need
course.
we're
We
going
need his-
into battle.
we're going into
Guys,
battle.
we're going into battle, and we can only request his strongest potions. Mountain, you've got that, right? You've got that. Do
know.
not settle.
You've got
You,
that right, Val?
Mountain, you can handle that.
Sure.
handle his strongest potions.
You can handle his strongest potions.
I can handle anything. What do you mean?
We're going against a dragon turtle. We're gonna need the strongest potions.
Strongest
get in
potions.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I
Yeah.
kick
hey,
down the
potion
door.
guy.
I
Potion
kick
guy.
in the door. Potion
Strongest
seller.
potions right
Your
now.
strongest
We're
potions.
going to war.
Yeah.
Warriors. Potions. Now. Please. Now.
We'll pay you.
Money.
And sorry about your tour. In case you didn't hear, we require only your strongest potions.
Strongest.
Strongest. Yeah.
Valorissa,
What he
what do
said.
we require?
Larissa.
Larissa. Oh no.
Hello.
Larissa's gone.
The potions were too powerful.
Potions are too strong.
Couldn't handle the
Potion
strongest potions.
seller, what have you done?
Why is there so much yelling?
We need your strongest
Where
potions.
are they?
At this point, a very small halfling comes stomping into the front room.
Oh, good
pipe
potion seller.
dreidling out of his mouth. Slight hunchback. He seems pretty elderly. He steps out. He goes, "Hi, it's fucking oh my lords!
Your
I know
strongest.
It's
what
what
you're going
time?
to say. You're going to say we can't handle them, but we need your strongest potions.
What time?
We are potion seller. Potion seller. We are.
What
the
have you been
agent.
drinking? What
We
potions
need-
have you been in me stock?
We're gonna be
We
drinking
need
your
your
strongest
strongest
potions.
Have you been in me
That's
stock
all we
already?
need to drink.
Oi. Well, what do you want?
Your strongest potions.
He kind of just like flinches for a second.
What do you
Right.
got?
The strongest I've got a lot of potions. You don't realize. You see, all right. Ready for this? Ready? Think about this.
No, you
What?
don't realize.
What do I do for a living? All right.
I don't
Your
know. Fuck it.
potion
I just
seller.
met you. I don't know
I
what
spend
you're about.
every day making more strong potions.
We
Yeah.
need your strongest potions.
I need you to go into the future to where you make the strongest potion, bring it back to now, and give it to me.
Let me clarify, potion seller.
What do you
We're
want?
going into a war against
A
a
war.
dragon turtle.
Scary.
A
And we
dragon
need
turtle. That's a
your
big. It's a large. You want potions of water breathing? Those can help you with something like that.
Why would I want to breathe water? That's weak. It's not strong.
Potion seller, we're going into battle.
You know what
Right.
battle is? You know what war is?
Yes, I'm aware.
You've heard of war?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
You ever heard
No,
of-
you
ever
know
heard
what?
of
You know,
Unguro?
you know about potions. So we need your strongest potions.
All right.
I can hold my breath
Yeah,
got
at
bones.
least 10
for
seconds.
like 15 seconds. Potion
Holy shit,
seller.
that's a long
What do I
time.
have to tell you to get your strongest potions?
He'll do anything. Really, I've seen him.
Here.
Please.
He reaches into his back pocket and pulls out a little tiny vial. It's a very, very murky liquid.
Drink
He
it.
just puts it in Br'aad's hand and goes, "Fucking drink that."
That's where'd you get this from? This is just you can't trick me.
Bro, drink it. It's strong. Go.
This is
It's
this
gonna
is
be a
just
strong-
swamp
this is gonna
water
be a
or
test, bro.
strongest
Strongest.
potions. You're right. You're right. I just chug it. Am I done?
Can't save.
What is it?
9.
Oh.
Is this your
9.
way? Is this your way of removing me from the bit?
As Br'aad starts immediately coughing it back up, hacking and just basically spitting back out all this liquid as he tries to ingest it. Br'aad, for the next 15 minutes, you can only speak in croaks and frog noises.
Why won't you
Ironic.
trust me
Honestly.
with your strongest potion?
That was
Listen, we need your strongest potion
Bruh.
seller.
What did you do?
You turned him into a frog.
What have you done to him?
You wanted my strongest potion? That's the strongest thing I've made all week.
Potion seller.
I need your
Potion seller.
strongest potions.
Ew.
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 Right, you want potions of combat? Is that what you're here
Yeah.
for?
Yes, yeah, and healing and strongness.
Strong healing.
Yeah.
I keep making like flexing gestures, like
He keeps flexing. Oh,
I can give you a few things. You're the heroes, right?
Now I'm telling you, I don't have sleeves. Potion seller. I require only your strongest potions.
You're the heroes, right? The fated that they talk about.
we flex and pose. That's right.
We begin your force fucking pose.
The Ginyu Force.
I have so much money and I want to spend it all.
How much money do you have?
2,000 gold.
That's perfect. Okay.
me
so-
too. I also have 2,000 gold and want to spend it all on liquid magic.
I want to spend
As
all of our
I
living.
I can give you a discount and
Really?
give you some vials of magic.
What?
Some of the
Just-
good stuff. Some of the good quality stuff.
Potion
The
seller.
strongest? Would you
Quite
say you're-
honestly, my strongest. I'll give you my strongest healings.
Oh,
I'll give you 4 of them. 4 of my strongest healing. What?
Oh, you were already answering my question. I'm so sorry.
4 of my strongest healing potions. And I'll also give you a very strong combative potion as well.
Just one.
What does it do?
2,600 gold pieces. It's all yours.
Oh, what does it do for 2,600 gold pieces?
Yeah, well, I'll give it to one of your magic casters, but it'll make you stronger than you've ever been for at least a single one of your spells.
what does that mean?
That's like just so one.
And I mean, and out of character terms, when you cast a spell that deals damage, the next time after drinking it, you deal max die damage instead of rolling.
I'll take it.
Interesting.
Give it to Valorissa, yeah, bro.
Give it to Valorissa, yeah, really.
useful.
That's a lot of
Gentlemen.
damage.
What about the healing potions? How much do those heal?
These ones are going to be healing for 8d4 plus 8.
Can I have a potion that creates a tree?
Yeah.
You're right. Forget it. Never mind.
Is there
You want to drink a
potion-
tree?
Ew.
Is there a potion that'll kill my enemies?
You want poison? Yeah, you're asking for poison because I also make that. Yes.
Huh.
What if I
don't
put
think-
poison on a fire sword? Would it be poison in this poison?
I want a potion that kills my enemies.
Can I get a potion that makes
I
me
want to
invisible?
drink it and then they die.
You want a potion of
Can I
invisibility?
get a potion to drown my demons?
I want to drown my demons.
I can give you a potion of
Sounds like
invisibility
a
for
love
additional 500 gold.
All right.
I have to pee. I cannot afford that.
What?
Huh.
I mean, I cannot afford that. Never mind. But I have to pee.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I have to pee. I can't afford that.
What's going on
Sorry,
there?
I have to finish the rest of this
And then
potion
Tax just
that I made
leaves the
without-
store. Goes over to the outhouse.
Taxi just says, I'm gonna pee, and runs out.
Right. Well, anyway, is there anything else you need?
Nope. Strongest potion was like all we had on the list.
Yeah, that's really all we
have?
really
What-
thought about was strongest.
What do potions like? What kind of potions do you make? Are there?
And
in the
what
world?
I make several. I make ones for the combat, ones to help with illnesses, pains, ones to get you high.
Now, our
No,
friend here.
Hold on.
Wait, hi?
What was that last one about exactly? What is that?
Well,
entail?
sometimes the local
Breathe.
god, especially when the alcohol's not enough, there are potions that help give you some stimulating effects, we can say. I also make potions that can increase your age, your lifespan. I make potions to increase your lifespan, increase how long you can live,
Couple steps back,
increase
couple
your
steps back.
size. I can permanently increase your height.
Meg.
Oh, you could use that one a
How
little
much?
bit, Mountain.
Hey,
What?
me,
What are you looking up at me for?
me. Hey, I'll bring you down here. You want to come down here? Bring
No,
you
not
down
really.
here. Yeah. Fuck.
I can only the potions aren't very strong, and I can only knock you by a few inches with every potion, and the potions take time to make, so they're not.
If I drink a bunch of them, would I be like tall?
Yes.
This is fucking weird. I can't. I really don't want to imagine Tall Mountain.
I will warn you now,
Tall
however, you can
mountain.
only drink a certain amount of potions in a day. They suggest at least. Past 3 or 4, you start to overcome with a sickness. It's too much mana. Especially when your body's not used to the magic. You'll probably end up just throwing it back out.
Maybe for them, but for me, it's all right. I'm pretty strong myself. I can hold my own.
Right.
In
Anyway,
other
so
words,
are you
only
gonna
your strongest potion.
are you gonna pay me some money or not? I mean, I've offered you what I have. 2,600 on the table. It's yours.
Ribbit.
Maybe we'll put a pin in the other ones. Let's do the strongest one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I have your
Yeah.
strong combat potion and 4 healing potions for you. It's all I have in stock. They take a long time to make.
All right. Who's got money?
Ribbit.
I think that means yes. It's on you, Br'aad.
All right.
Oh.
Could
Oh.
we split it?
Ribbit.
Yeah. Yes. We could
Do you
split
have
it.
potions that make me speed?
Make my speed.
I wish too fast.
I want to go.
All right. So, you guys pay for the potions?
Yes.
You just
let's,
didn't answer my
let's,
question.
let's split it. Let's split it.
Okay. What was the what was the question?
I want to be speed.
That was a question.
Yes.
More of a statement.
It's more of a statement.
Declaration, even.
Speed.
So should we
I
just
can
split this
I
5
can
ways,
give you
guys?
potions that speed you up for not very long. I think those will only last for about a minute.
Yeah. That's all I need.
Let's
Would you like
split
one
it
of
up
those?
8 ways and let 4 of them go to Valrissa.
Why does the healer need the potions? What?
No money. She's rich. She's
Oh,
fucking
oh.
stacked. She's
Okay. I thought you meant potions. Yeah, throw one of
But we
those on
don't-
the bill.
we
Hey
don't-
guys, I have no money. This is on you guys.
Another one of those. It's an additional 200 gold pieces. for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's fine. I'm sure.
All right. What's the out of character? What's the price? Let's just pay it. No,
Total bill on?
No
Well,
accounting.
throwing the speed on top of the 4 healing, and then you also get the combat. Unless does anybody want anything else? Is that it?
I was wondering, do you
I kind
guys
of want a tall potion.
Okay. Well, what was that, Valrosa?
do you guys happen to have a
potion,
mania
no.
potion that makes you more stealthy?
You want something to help you with stealth?
If you happen to have one, something like that.
That feels like something that you could probably get from.
I have potions that make you invisible.
Invisible.
That would help you for sure with
Any stealth related.
How much would that cost?
So that wouldn't make you more quiet, would it?
No, it wouldn't make you more quiet, but it'd make you not visible.
Mm.
Which would give him neutral stealth checks instead of disadvantaged ones.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
How much would that cost?
Another 200 gold for you all. So in total, that makes your guys' total now 3,000. 3,000 gold total.
Yeah, that's fine. Totally great.
Sylnan, do you have any money?
You said and you can write
Sure.
like a check, sort of.
Yeah.
I have 93.
That's not
You
enough.
have you essentially you have magical slips of paper that when you write down the amount you're wanting to pay, with the bank that you are with, it automatically will come out of your.
Okay. I write on the piece of paper 2,000 gold and put it down. You guys cover the rest.
What? That's a lot of money, Valrissa.
It's a lot of money.
Okay, then we cover the rest.
figured this
Easy
out.
peasy. So we just cover 1,000.
Yeah.
So 250 each. 250 each. Okay.
I don't have 200 gold.
250. Yep, I got that.
And I'm not getting anything. I can't afford it.
I will pay 93 gold because that's all I have on me.
All right, I'll pay 500.
I guess I'll pay 500.
Oh, nice. I saved money.
I mean, I only have
All right.
70 gold.
So let's each, I guess, now get one of those. What health potion is it, Jared?
It's a superior. So it's I think it's a superior.
Did we
All right.
get
Who
one
wants-
for everyone?
who wants-
Oh, yeah.
One
Yeah,
for
four.
everyone
No,
except
no,
Sylnan, he got
you got
speed.
four. You got 4 in total.
Okay, and I get an invisibility
Superior
potion.
healing. Yes, and then a potion of speed. And as he's handing them out, he gives them all to you in a crate. All 6 of those put down in a wooden crate. And as he hands them to you, he goes, and I mean, for buying in such a large bulk, I'll go ahead and give you this one on the house. And then he sets another bottle next to them. Inside of it is swirling a very chaotic orangish liquid that's actually bubbling inside
Thank
of the vial.
What's this one do?
Well, you drink that if you can manage to drink all of it. You have
Is
the
that a
strength of
challenge?
a fire giant for the next hour after
Ooh,
drinking
mine. Call it.
What do
Okay,
you
then I
have
take your
strength
phone
for?
You're already so strong.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
I'm
need
not
to be-
fire giant.
You might even get weaker. Who knows?
Oh,
It's not
don't
true.
say that.
If I drank it, I could probably punch a hole through a mountain.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Elms are pretty big. I don't know. You didn't pick them.
Anyway, that's all I have for you. You've depleted me stock. I've got work to do tonight then to catch up. Is there anything else you need?
No.
I think we're all good. Thank you, potion seller.
Right there, you have my strongest potions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pleasure doing
So wait,
business.
Valrissa's getting a healing potion.
Larissa's getting
Instead
one?
of- yeah. Why? He has healing spells.
Well, I mean, they bought 4, so
Yeah. I have
guess
no way
you
to
four.
heal.
Yeah, but now you have 2 potions. You didn't pay shit.
You have 2 potions too. Fuck you.
No, I do. I'm like, do I get the fire giant one? I paid 500 fucking gold.
Sylnan,
You have 3 potions.
Sylnan, just take mine.
Can you guys stop? Can you guys fight outside of me building?
Okay, do I?
Mom,
Can,
Everything's
Think about
a-okay now.
What?
Look at my bones. That's all you can see.
Okay, I'll hang on to it at least. One of us has to
Then
hold
how will you
it.
pass
like,
it to me?
Yeah, maybe I'll pass it to you.
Can
at
you
some
just
point.
imagine me looking like you for an hour? The damage we could do as a duo.
It'd be super cool. But imagine me standing powerful, triumphant, fire in my eyes, wielding flame tongue, destroying
what? It's
all of
fine.
my
I just
enemies
wanted
in
to
a
feel-
single swipe.
I'm gonna give it to Live Clock. And he's gonna
Don't do that.
tear people in half.
You have a strength of 20, right?
yeah.
It makes your strength 25 for an hour.
What would it make your strength? 25?
25 from 7. That's why I was trying to do this bit. But you know what?
Yeah,
It's fine. I just wanted to feel strong for once.
Dude. Okay, I'll keep it in mind, bro.
All right, so you guys do head back to the pear tree after stopping by the alchemist Osric's. Osric's wonderful potions. Heading back to the tree with now a bit better of a looking inventory, but thinner pockets nonetheless. Are we finally heady? Finally heady? Are we finally ready?
Yeah, we're ready for Hetty.
Are we ready for Hetty? I'm ready for Hetty. Are you guys finally ready to head out?
Tree, go in tree. Tree time. I want to go in the tree. Tree.
All right.
It's time.
Your destination, Luminesa. Is this correct?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm
Taxi,
going.
is it?
I throw the biggest curveball. We go straight to my fucking
Where are
homeland.
you taking us, bro? Where are you taking us? We gotta go there. Wherever you taking us.
All right, so we're heading to Luminesa. Ready to go? Ready to vroom.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, as the tree opens, that same shimmering natural golden light billows out in a column. All of you go running in. Your destination, Luminesa. After a few seconds, as you step inside, the chaotic magic, the wild magic flying around you, you feel your feet make contact again and you land. In front of you, the hill slowly descends down to the main road, and you can see just off to your right, very, very close in the distance, the front gates to Luminesa. You're just on the path, bridging out from the outside at a great oak tree, a very large oak tree that Taxi probably took notice of as you guys first entered Luminesa. It's standing very greatly and on its own on top of this hill. It was definitely probably one of the more visually pretty sights of the forest. So you all
Would you
step
want to be a
outside.
tree, Taxi?
Did I want to be a tree?
Would you want to be a tree?
Why do you ask now, of all places?
Just like hypothetically, man. Like were we just a tree?
We just walked through a tree.
Whoa.
Does the tree know? Does the tree hurt?
It doesn't hurt, but it knows.
Does the tree feel pain?
It offered us its aid.
Does the tree feel pleasure?
Oh.
I don't want to tell you.
What
Why not?
separates us from a tree? Or does anything?
Do you really want to have this conversation right now?
Are we all ready, trees?
I think deep down, we're all trees.
Tree powers?
It just feels right, Br'aad. Now's the time.
It just feels
done.
right. But no, you guys step outside and you see Luminesa off in the distance. It's beautiful. It's in fact bustling, especially compared to Togandor. The sheer amount of people you see entering the main gate right now is open, and there are caravans and wagons coming in and out of the front gate, both directions. As there are crowds of people gathering outside, some market stalls are even being built, or currently constructed for the early morning sales down the sides of this main road outside of Luminesa.
I feel like we
Well,
need
we-
to spread the word of her impending doom. Anybody have like cardboard and the ability to
I
write?
don't just carry cardboard.
Oh,
Hilltree, do you have cardboard?
Tree, you seem
I
like
don't
the
even know
guy
what
who.
the fuck that is.
Oh,
That's true.
Cardboard? Is this something you play with?
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
Like cards?
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
cards, but they're bored? Are they boring cards? I don't understand. I don't get it.
Sylnan,
Yeah.
I can spread the word. I can make the word spread.
spread the word, my
I'll
friend, my
spread the
brother.
word.
Oh,
Spread
yeah.
the word to end the world. That's what they say.
Well, maybe not to end the world, but
But to
Maybe save it?
save the world.
Yeah, save the world.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But
That'd be
spread.
sick.
So wait. So just tell everyone the world is ending.
Yeah. We don't want to cause panic, but I believe everybody has the right to know.
I don't think tell everyone the world is ending and don't cause panic can be done at the same
You have.
time.
How about this? How about this? Let me work on it. You have. What are we at? 80? 80 something? 70? 60? Where are we?
70 something.
You
It's in
have.
there.
You have 70 days to live.
Wait, Br'aad.
Taxi.
If we fail and the world does end, what's the point of telling them now?
They can spend their last dying days
think-
with their loved ones.
I think their last dying days will be better spent in ignorance. And we have
Well,
better things to do than
they
cause
can't-
chaos in this city.
They won't. they won't be able to help at all if they don't even know.
I don't
Yeah,
think
how are
these
they
people
supposed
in
to
this
join
city
our
need to
army?
help.
Oh.
We're just here for 3 people.
Sex is right. Let's focus on the mission.
Well, they have like
Okay.
a college full of magical users.
We could go talk to them.
Wait. Why don't we go to the college?
You can if you want. We have other people to look for too.
Oh, sorry.
So
I
we
was
could
saying,
split.
let's split
We can
up.
Split up.
If you guys
We're
want
here
to go
for
to the
the
college,
we're here for the day, so like take your time, and then tomorrow we're leaving.
Let's get everyone we can.
Okay. So you guys
Okay.
enter Luminesa. Moving through the main gate, you get inside into the city very quickly. Very familiar, as you've been here before, with the elevator near the center of this almost vertically kind of built area of the city. Where do you go? What do you do?
Let's go to Jaquaz.
The Quas first?
Yeah. All right. Cool,
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, you
I don't know,
recall.
where
I
did
would
you say you were gonna meet Oriana and Olgart?
Oh, there was no meeting place. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna look for them.
Okay. Good luck.
It's very hazy since I read the letter, and then immediately after had a very horrible nightmare.
about
But
buff men,
Yeah, let's. I don't want
Big-
to.
Man.
handsome men.
So you can go to Jaqual, and I'm gonna go look for the 2.
I'm gonna go with you. Not. Yeah. I'm gonna
I figured you'd
look
want to
for
go
them.
since Olgard is, buddy.
Yeah, he's cool. He also hasn't tried to stab me.
There
It's
was
good that we
one,
take you away from
one
Jaquan.
time.
Come on, everybody
It
tried.
only
Everybody
really
gets one
takes
mountain.
one
Everyone
time.
tries to stab everyone.
Everybody
One
gets
time.
one.
Okay,
I
so
guess you're right.
from the
Everybody
sounds of
gets
it, Mountain and Taxi are going out to look for Orion and Olgar, and the rest of you are going to Jaquaz, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then Taxi, with the assistance of Mountain, make an investigation check with advantage for me. As you just move around the town looking, keeping your eye out on people, looking for any signs of maybe where they could have
Probably-
been or if they're here.
Also, I know the college library maybe.
Okay, and then while we're doing that, the rest of you,
I rolled a
you
15.
15. I'll keep that in mind. You head back. You head to the 4th floor, going up the very large circular elevator in the center of the city. That's still, you're not quite sure how it works, but you know it's some sort of branch or form of arcane. It's some sort of magical school that causes this movement. But making it to the 4th floor, you go down the residential area to the same familiar back alley where you entered the back side of Jaquaz's house the time before. You approach the large wooden door with a single knocker is standing there in the back alley. 2 steps go up to the back entrance.
You want to lead this, Gandhi?
Sure.
So-
Yeah, who's leading?
I
Who's
should
leading?
stop eating goldfish, Lynn.
Yeah, I guess so.
We did learn about gravity magic.
We did. Yeah.
You did. Yeah, you did.
I used it.
You don't have a full grasp of it, but you guys know of its existence.
You don't
Yes.
understand the gravity of it.
You don't understand the
don't
gravity of the
understand the
situation
gravity.
just yet. You don't get
Okay,
it.
sorry. Where are we? We just went up the elevator.
You guys are outside of Jaquaz's back door.
Okay, let's just knock it down.
You don't know how things are gonna go down.
You remember?
Or up.
Remember that
You don't really
potion
understand at all, really.
What potion? What?
What if you kicked down his door
Am I there?
with the potion? Yeah. Wait, you're
What
not
it-
there. Wait, I should have been paying more attention. You're there with Taxi. Hey, Br'aad, kick
Where's-
down the door.
Yeah,
Vel?
sure, whatever. I kicked down the door.
Make a strength check.
Yeah, I figured
I
you
believe-
might
I
say
believe
something
in-
like that. That's an interesting number. It's 1 digit. And it also looks like it's weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this one, just line, like this one line just straight
It's a
down.
one line.
Oh, you're talking about 7?
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's
So what?
You know.
So in total, what is it though? With your strength.
well, my strength is 0,
Okay, so it's a 1 in total.
so it's 1 in total. Yeah.
As you kick the door as hard as you can, the door doesn't budge at all, but you can tell that the locking inside, it's a very sturdy door. Whatever they use, whatever locking mechanisms are inside of this door, damn is it sturdy. As you put your foot against it with one loud kick, it actually echoes through the entire building, but the door just doesn't budge. And
We can just tell them I knocked. It'll be
after
Yeah,
a
we're-
few moments of silence, you just hear a
Master, you have visitors.
Only I had that potion of door kicking.
Oh man, if only they
So
gave you a
that's what I
potion
call
of
it. That's what I call it. That's
You-
all I do.
you
The
should
door
keep your
comes.
master
The
there.
door comes swinging open, and Jaquan comes stepping out, adjusting the cuffs of his jacket as he's dressed entirely in a formal one-piece suit as he's stepping out.
Axel Broqua, good to see you.
Ah, yes. And he looks over to his servant. Can you leave us for a moment? Important guests. Yes, obviously. And then he just the guy steps back inside and shuts the door as Jaquan steps down the steps to you guys. I didn't expect to see you so soon.
Yeah, it's not been too long.
Is there a reason why?
What was that?
Is there a reason why? I may
Oh
ask.
yeah. The world is ending, Jaquan.
The world's ending. It's all over. We have 70 days, 70 days, and then we all die. Every single one of us, everybody you know and love, they're all dead.
Okay. Can you please, can you do me a favor, Sylnan?
Yeah.
Can you step back a bit?
Oh yeah. Also,
Sheldon, you're too close to the mic.
I'm so sorry. Also, Oddwin's alive again. Remember Brendan? Yeah.
At this point, his hand just dropped from his other wrist cuff, and his mouth opens in a gape. Bro,
Oh, but he's cool though. Like
Maybe, I don't know. Honestly, he's kind of a dick.
at this point, the door behind him opens up entirely on its own as he pulls a flintlock pistol out from underneath his jacket pocket and kind of like looks behind you guys and goes, "Step inside.
Okay.
Get
Yeah.
inside."
Is that a gun?
Got a gun.
And as you guys kind of like move in, he just looks past you, like around the corner of his back alleyway. As you guys step inside, he follows behind, shutting the door.
Hey, I shot one of those before, bro.
You're telling me Brendan is alive?
Yeah.
You're telling me he's back?
But his pact, he doesn't have
He's
pact.
not in the pact anymore, apparently.
Do you think that matters?
Now, what do you mean?
You think Brendan did all those choices entirely because he was being puppeteered?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Of course.
maybe.
Why else would he do it?
I don't know him all that well. I did not know him.
Oh, you seemed like a
before-
big fan beforehand.
I know
Before he
everything he did was for
overtaken
his own
by
selfish reasons, but he was also definitely under that pact.
He still had a bloodlust even before he was really captured by Ungaro. He's had this need to have the king dead. Not just revenge, not just vengeance. He wanted to kill that king with his own hands.
I see.
I'm
and
sure
now,
he meant well by it.
I mean, we want the king dead too, technically. Like, look, you know.
Well,
We're
obviously,
on the same
yes,
side
but-
here.
You have to understand that man has vicious ways. He has vicious intents even past the ideals and manipulation of a higher being.
I see.
How,
So what you're saying is we
the
shouldn't
more
have let
important
him
question,
leave.
no. The more important question is how in the bloody blazes did he even come back?
Oh, we
He was
resurrected
I,
him.
I,
Yeah.
You
I resurrected him.
Resurrected him.
Well, yeah, it was kind of Varissa, but it was like a group choice, you know?
At this point, he
And-
just turns to Varissa. You
He
resurrected
was
him.
the best source of information we could have possibly gotten.
Yeah, and then we went on a walk, and then
And
we walked away
He
from
was
him.
the best
and we
source of
just haven't
information.
seen him
Where
since,
is he?
You know?
Where is he?
We just,
Well,
you know, we
these
went
two,
on a
Well,
these
walk.
two here,
he's-
Sylnan and
he's
Br'aad,
somewhere.
decided to let him go free.
Where's the? He just he takes a few steps away from the party, towards the main room, the main entrance you guys are in now.
Yeah.
Kind of like just putting his head in his hands. He goes, Andrus, come out here, please.
You know,
And
it's
a
okay.
man-
We
a
killed him
man
once. We
hurriedly-
can kill him again. Worst case scenario, right?
A man hurriedly steps back out. Yeah, yes, sir. And then he just really hard just backhands the guy as hard as he can.
Holy
Okay, that is
shit.
all. That is all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he just walks out of the main room, rubbing his cheek.
Is that what rich people do?
I need to collect myself.
He gave
Right.
us some valuable information at least.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
what's the information? Come inside, please. Have a seat. I don't buy these
Yeah.
expensive couches and chairs for no fucking reason.
Could have fooled me.
Right. Anyway, what is the information?
Well, there's this old dwarf weapon that can control the sea levels.
Yep.
And I think we know where that is, and if we have access to it, we can landlock Ungaro. And he's weak to
Radiant.
holy weapons.
Yeah. And we
That's
have an
good to
army of clerics. So
That'll be good.
That'll be good.
Knowing
Other
he
than
is
that-
susceptible to radiant is definitely very good for us, very good for our cause, especially. However, does that really equate to letting Brendan loose? Does that really justify
I mean, we never intended to
having him
let
back
him
out
loose.
there?
Yeah, this was really just a huge act of negligence on
Right,
everybody
and
else
I-
except for Br'aad and I,
I never wanted to be named Axel and live in Luminesa, but here we are.
Yeah. See, we all have our misgivings.
We're all forcefully changed one way or another. However, the only difference is now I have men. I have people behind me. I have strings I can pull to get some things done.
And that is why we're here.
And that is why I assumed you were here. So tell me, Sylnan. Tell me.
Yeah.
What is it you acquire? What is it you inquire? What do you need?
We need an army.
I have a Hulk.
That's what they say.
That's the
in
funny
movie.
line. Guys, we did it. That's
Wow.
that's the funny bit. That's the funny bit.
That's it.
And
That's
as the
End of the
curtains
session.
close, we're gonna take
That's my secret,
That's the
Sylnan.
end of-
I'm always broad.
as the curtains close and everybody
Hulk
applauds. The
kills
sitcom laughter
Listen,
ensues.
okay, wait.
What?
Before we move on, fuck you all. Fuck you, Bisley and Grizzly. You guys were laughing at My Name is Jeff for an hour earlier. For an hour.
is
and now
true,
you
they
have
were.
your palms in your face.
I didn't
Go
have my
fuck
palm
yourselves.
anywhere. I didn't have my palm
You
anywhere.
look so disappointed.
I wasn't
Bisley.
looking at, I wasn't paying attention at the time. Okay, and I missed it. I missed it. I just saw you guys laughing, and I kind of registered what happened, but it was too late. It was too late for me to laugh.
All right. Keep it up. Keep it up. You said you want an army. You said you want you want people. I already have that. I have
Yeah.
I have street rats ready. My beck and call. What do you need,
Well,
men?
that's a man. Not lots of them. We're killing a dragon turtle.
All right, I can certainly help with that in some way. I mean, you're gonna have to give me some more information than just, hey, we're gonna kill a dragon turtle. See you then. RSVP.
RSVP.
We're gonna lock him on the big beach of
Yep, that's
what?
where we're doing it.
We're gonna lock him on the big beach of
Oh yes, Sudai. Wonderful. I know that place.
It's my favorite beaches. I've never been there. I'm lying right now.
It's gonna prove difficult to get my men there. I mean, we'll have to start leaving almost. I mean, 20 days is our limit before we'd have to set sea just to.
Well, we
get
have
there on
about.
time.
I'm gonna give us a generous budget and say 65.
We have about shit. How many days?
I don't know. I can't count.
You have 71, I do believe right now.
We have
I'm
71
saying 65
days.
because that gives us a whole week.
Yeah, but we don't want to make their army wait and then lose their morale.
Okay, fine. 71
We're talking
days.
big picture stuff now, bro. We're in the big leagues, buddy.
Yeah, but we need to have a plan. We need
What
to
do you
have
want to
everybody there
waste
so
the
we can
war? What do
organize.
you want to waste the supplies at war?
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
3 days.
yeah,
this is
yeah.
siege, bro.
68
Yeah.
days.
This is a
yeah.
battle.
That gives us 3 days to plan once we're there.
Right, well, I can have my men there. I mean, about the time, about the right hour, but it'll be tight. We'll be there
Yeah,
when we
also,
can
we're
be.
going to be fighting against the people of the wharf, I think. Like the army,
people
the
of the wharf.
soldiers.
I've
Yeah,
heard-
no,
I've
apparently
heard-
the king is like super
Yes, I've heard things.
buddy.
In fact, I have somebody here I think you'd do well with meeting.
Oh.
He's actually, he snaps his fingers a few times and the same servant comes in. They whisper a few things to each other, then he exits and returns with a young boy, black hair, about medium length, comes stepping out, wearing a lot of formal clothing. He seems slightly familiar in some way.
To me?
To most of you. To everybody there, in fact.
Do I
Where
recognize
have
him?
I seen you before?
This fine gentleman's from the wharf.
Yeah.
He's, what's his name? Let's find his name really quick, because I forgot it.
Well, it's really rude to forget your guest's name, Axel Br'aad.
God damn it, Axel. His name is Midolin. Young Midolin.
Is that the kid I threatened to kill?
Is it?
I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is.
Wait, the who?
Remember that kid in
Young Midolin.
the library? We had to get.
That's
We had to.
Yeah, from like back then in the day, in the good old
That's him.
days.
Sorry for
Oh,
reminding
God,
people.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
is that metagaming
Yeah,
that I'm reminding them?
Mylan is the young boy that you return the scimitar to.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're the guy with that scimitar that we had to strong arm.
Yes,
yeah.
of course, that's where, yes. I appreciate your returning. Anyway, what's your name? Axel. Axel's what he calls himself now.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's funny.
him.
Funny.
Funny
Weird.
name.
he wanted me to share some information with you. My family, you see, are still some of the nobles in the wharf. Daddy has done quite well with learning lots of information about the king. And Mr. Axel here pays me quite handsomely to share said information with his men. So,
Wait, what-
in other words, yes, the king is plotting a alliance of sorts with this Ungaro character. I know not much about it, neither does any of the nobles, really. Lots of closed doors recently in the castle.
Yeah.
However, they have armies that they've set out in the wharf. People that don't look all like the soldiers from before.
Are they like
They
fish
move-
people? I
They
mean, like.
move with the shadows.
Now, this
and
kind of
they
brings-
enforce the streets of silence, and there's no liberation anywhere really. Most people aren't even allowed out of their houses unless they are given proper permission from the crown. That is,
Yeah.
yes.
Now this kind of brings me to a good question. Now this is kind of like the general question. Everybody here, would it be smart to deal with our little wharf problem before we have to kill Ungaro?
What do you think, Axel? How powerful are these guys on a bigger scale? Should we even be worried about the wharf? We're gonna have a bunch of rats fighting with us.
Oh,
and that's gonna be pretty crazy.
Me personally, I would have said no to being fearful of the wharf. However, with this talk of their new royal god being instated, they speak not of anyone I recognize from Ungaros alliances, his armies. That would mean that perhaps the king has a coalition or some kind of contractual agreement with another opposing force we do not know of.
No, that's not good.
That is the only thing that bodes not well to me. The wharf on their own are entirely harmless to us. It's just an obese king throwing a temper tantrum. Nothing I'd be overly worried about or overly zealous about at this distance. But if his name is being put along the lines of high places like Ungaros and even other powers, then he could prove to be stronger than we are putting him up to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Midolin, do you know anything about any sort of coalition, or have you heard any whispers?
There are a lot of people in the streets, joining forces, groups, organizations, gangs of sorts, I guess you could say, being formed in the streets, liberation actions, acts of freedom. I don't know how successful they've been. Most of them get silenced pretty quickly by the crown. I would say that right now would be an avid time. If you want to assassinate a king, now would be the time, while he's still preparing
But I
Now, if
also
we
do
just-
not know whether or not it would be smart to wait. I do not know how strong he could possibly become.
Now, do you think if we just assassinated the king, that would solve all our problems here, or like?
Not necessarily. However, at the same time, there aren't many that share the same exact agreements and thought processes as King Rigmond. Even the ones who are most devoted to him, his right-hand, left-hand men, they don't entirely agree with his mindset. With him dead, it would certainly lessen a lot of the chaos and injustice that happens in the wharf. It wouldn't end, but it would definitely help, as none of his close family or heirs share his trains of thought.
Interesting. Well, that's something I'll have to bring up with the rest of us.
Right, yes, and Axel, my money, I hope to be waiting for it in the morning when I awaken. I don't want to stay in this godforsaken town too long.
I honestly thought this town was pretty cool. Okay.
You want to get back to the wharf? Okay.
My life at the wharf is much easier than you'd think. The wharf is certainly a place of violence and gore right now, but it's not too bad in my little castle. And then the kid kind of just gives a little giggle as he steps off into one of the side rooms. He's kind of an
And-
asshole.
Nobles,
Anyway.
am I right?
Yes.
We have to destroy the class divide.
All of us are indeed villains and evil just like him. Now, furthermore, if you need any more information on the wharf, I can help. I can send some of my men even. We have some people who are quite avid when it comes to intel on our sides. So if you need anything, any words, any information from really anywhere, name a city, I'm sure my men can keep an ear out.
Is there anything that comes to mind, fellas? Anybody?
Yeah. If your men hear anything in the wharf about, or if they could somehow get in there, King Rigmond has been directly communing, I think, with Ungaro somehow through something. If we could know what that was and potentially cut it off, that could be good.
Well, I have some information regarding that I could answer.
Oh,
If you recall, underneath the wharf, there was those ancient ruins.
Yeah. That was like
A lot of
First
those
thing we did.
ruins, we used to hold crystals of Ungaros, places of power for him that we could use to channel his powers to us. In return, they were sort of vessels in between our different realms, our worlds. Using those, it is possible to speak to Ungaro. Sylnan, I'm pretty sure you yourself got quite too close and comfortable with one of those gems.
Oh yeah, no, there was something like in my arm for like 2 months, and
Yes.
like I almost did
That
some crazy
was
stuff.
the, I guess for lack of a better term, the self-defense mechanism naturally imbued to the magic of those gems. They were harnessed souls of trapped survivors. Those souls were used to, power the gems, and whenever anything came into contact that was not supposed to, well, it fired those souls directly out, and none of those souls we can say would be too nice, too friendly.
Yeah, I wish I knew that before.
so could destroying those? How would that help?
Well, those gems, I'm sure, King Rigmond himself has no magical way or means that I know of to contact Ungaro, so he must have using one of these gems. I'm sure after the floods of the ruins, after the fall of Brendan, him and his men must have taken over the ruins and found what was left. That would be my
Maybe-
suggestion, my 2 cents at least.
I see.
Over-
If we could somehow cut off that communication.
I can see what my men can do. I'll send out a few scouts. My webs do lie pretty deep into the wharf still. So, if we can find any information on it, I'll be sure to let you know. Now, is there anything else I can help you with? I have a meeting to get to, and he pulls out a little silver pocket watch. And quite quickly, in fact. Only a few more minutes I can spare. Is there anything else you need of me?
I think we are okay. If we do need anything, you will hear from us. Yep.
I am sure. If you need word of me at all, here. He stands up and he pulls out from underneath his jacket a little masquerade style mask. One that would just don the eyes and the upper nose. One that is colored in entirely silver with small gems adorning the wings across the eyes. If you ever see anybody wearing one of these, you can talk to them for information about me whenever you need.
Interesting, okay.
Just let them know you have information for the silver sterling.
Silver sterling, okay.
You gotta tell us about the whole silver thing sometime.
I'm sorry?
You have this whole silver theme.
Well, my friend, some information is better kept under wraps for now.
Okay, Axel.
Okay, Mr. Br'aad.
Okay.
What? Our situation is not about me at the moment. We have more important matters at hand, like, the end of the world slowly approaching.
Yeah. It's gonna be super cool.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Either way, I must head to the college now for my meeting. You're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. If you need anything, my servants will also happily help. Just don't get into any chaos, as my men will probably kill you with no lack of judgment.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, you said you're heading to the college. What are the chances that we could get their magical aid on this?
Not likely, I'm afraid. The college is entirely run by the First, he calls himself. I don't think he'll be too avid on assisting anybody. He seems quite confident in the fact he already has it taken care of.
Ingro taken care of. The world ending. He's okay. Awesome.
I don't trust the actions of the college. I'll be honest with you. I don't trust their sayings. They have their circle above, their archcasters, they call them. They are a little too full of themselves, I feel at times, thinking that they are strong enough to stop the world from ending, that they are the strongest casters. Well, I can safely say they're the strongest casters in this area, for sure. They are quite boastful in their skills.
Maybe we can try and play to that, Sylnan. What do you say?
I mean, why not? Doesn't wouldn't hurt.
Why not?
Right,
Why
anyway,
not?
I must continue. I must get back to what I was doing.
Can we tag along with Jaquar or no?
I'll keep my distance a few feet ahead. I don't want to associate with you in public. No offense.
Oh shit.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to lose my good name. What can I say? Also,
you don't
Br'aad,
like how I look?
Also, Br'aad, you smell like you haven't bathed in a few days. And,
That's not. I just bathed.
We literally just bathed. We've been living in a castle the last few
honestly
days.
shocking.
You
Listen.
are also stinky.
I highly doubted my perfumes are top shelf, top of the line.
Give me your best perfume.
He reaches
Give me your
he literally
strongest
reaches
perfume.
he reaches underneath his jacket and pulls out a little tiny glass bottle that has a little puffy
I drink it.
spray nozzle on it.
I spray it in front of me and I walk through.
It smells it smells a lot like sort of like a spring flower bed is what your immediate smell is, immediate scent that hits you. It's like fresh rain and sort of like a spring flower arrangement.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys make it to the fucking castle, the college.
Awesome.
Before you get
So
there,
epic.
obviously, we have a Mr. Mountain and a Mr. Taxi. But before we get into that, we're going to take a little break.
Everybody in the building! What's up? This next one's called Rockin' Mid-Roll. Let's go! Yo, it's your boy back with the mid-roll. and I'm here to tell you all about the show. That's right! Like where you can go to give us a follow, or maybe your own hard cash. We're broke, so without further ado, let me go ahead and tell you where you need to go. JRWY Show on Twitter, Patreon, Twitch, and more. Hey, hey, use the hashtag in Discord too. Otherwise, I'll make sure to find you. You'll die. Hey.
Picking back up where we last left off. Mountain, taxi. You're scouring around the city, walking around more so just looking for any signs of Oriana on your way to the college, any signs of her and Olgard, any word, maybe even. But not much is heard, not much is said. Asking around even for tieflings or Duragar. Many seem to say they've never seen any before, let alone seen any recently. So you come up pretty empty, sadly, as you make your way to the college where the large library is. Taxi that you had in mind.
Oh, maybe they're just not here anymore, Mountain.
I mean, I'm not sure. We could you locate either one of them?
Not if they're not here. It's only 1,000 feet.
Where did we see them before? I forget. Didn't something about an arena or something they mentioned?
That was a while ago. I'm sure that... Well, my letter did say, Jared, that they were here? Fuck. We had a reason to come here. I just forget what the letter said because I didn't transcribe your letter into my notes.
I do believe the letter stated that they'd be meeting up with you soon and that they've been in Major Viecta, but I don't think they necessarily said to meet in Luminesa by instance. But Luminesa is one of the major cities in Viecta.
Well, I mean, the last place I could think to look is the library, since that's what she would be, and I assume he would be with she.
So let's go to the library.
Plus, I mean, we can just ask I know a professor here, if they can help us. You know, in our escapades, if we do turn up empty again.
Yeah, whatever helps. Is Valrissa with us?
No, she's with.
No, she was with us.
So we'll check the library. And if nothing's up there, then Professor Moy is the person I met by myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I would go look for if we don't find anything at the library.
So the first thing we're checking is the library, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys head to the library. Entering in, it's pretty quiet. Classes are currently not in session in the college, but there are still frequent visitors, especially to the great library of the campus. As you come inside, there are probably a handful of people browsing around. You don't see Oriana or Olgard here, but the person that catches your eye most noticeably would probably be the librarian himself, sitting over one of the desks, a oldish elven man, if you want to ask any information or anything from inside the library. But glancing around, Oriana and Olgard do not seem to be here.
Excuse me.
Ah, yes. What can I help you with?
Have you perhaps had a visitor that's pink tiefling and a small dwarf in the library anytime recently?
Pink tiefling, that does sound familiar. Yes, she was here just the other week with that shorter fellow. They were looking for information on something. What was it? They were looking for gravity magic, that's what it was, yes.
Right. I mean, that is what is taught here. Did they... You said a week ago?
It was about a week ago, I'd say, yes, give or take. I'm not exactly sure on the day.
Well, did they mention anywhere they could have been going, or?
I seriously doubt it.
They were very reclusive. They didn't speak to me much, I'm afraid.
Well, one more thing. Is the headmaster? Is he here?
Scholar Moonscale. I do believe he has a counseling soon. He must speak with some advisors. But he is around, and he should be around all day.
How do we get a word with him before we
I'm
leave
not
the
sure.
campus?
You'd have to ask one of the higher-ups, I'm sure, upstairs. Maybe one of the desk workers could help you with scheduling. I'm not sure.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Let's go,
certainly.
Mountain. What do you want to do? We can go talk to the professor that I know here, or we can just dip. I mean, if they're not here in the city, then they're not here in the city, and I don't really have to face my obstacles.
I'm sure that would be convenient for you. No, well,
I came here because I didn't want to run away from it, but if they're not here, then it's a sign, probably.
I don't know if it's a
At
sign
this point-
or just...
Or something.
At this point, you hear from just off to your right down the corridor, there's actually one of the doors that leads straight to the courtyard, straight outside. You hear a loud crashing happen somewhere just outside of this wing of the building. After a few stumbling about, you hear a male voice pipe up arguing with somebody after the crashing occurs.
Oh, shit.
You wanna...
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
As you move over to the door, and as you peek it open just to take a look outside, you see just outside, actually in the courtyard, currently one of them face first into the ground. You see Olgart laying face first against the walkway, as Oriana is one of her hands is against a nearby fountain, leaning against it with her hand on her head.
I hit the fuck out of my knee on my way over there.
Taxi is just wincing in pain, holding it back as the door's open. Mountain just fucking elbows him in the knee. Olgar's the first one to speak up as he picks himself up off the ground. He
Speaking of convenience.
Guys, you really haven't gotten any better at that. Oh, he's landed me on my head. She, a bit flustered, Oriana responds. It's not my fault. You don't give me enough time to practice ever. Anyway, I think they should be here somewhere. We just need to continue lying low.
Hi, we're over here. Hi.
Oh.
Hey.
And it's Olgar first, the one he picks himself off the ground and goes, Oi! Well, fucking blessed! Mountain as it really is!
No, it's me too. I'm here.
Oh, taxis. Oh, I haven't seen yous. Where's the rest of the heroes? The fated five.
Fucking so
Did you call
Doing
yourselves?
hero fated 5 things.
I see. Well,
asshole.
we're here. Taxi, I'm sure you wanted to talk to us, right? You said you needed something. I've heard here and there something. Oriana says she said something about it. I'm not sure.
It was something, right, Taxi? It was...
Pat him really hard in the back.
It was something, right? Yeah, you wanted to talk.
Yeah, I'm sure it was something. Taxi here. How about you and Oriana can sit here and do some catching up. Mountain, would you like to maybe have a drink? I've heard that the bars are open already in Luminesa.
More.
Ah, that sounds wonderful. Let's go catch up. Yes.
Love this guy.
I glare at Mountain with like piercing.
And Oriana is glaring at Olgart as
I
well.
look over at Zach, give him a little. Give him a little winky.
As they start walking off, Oriana she picks up. She's wearing a very long brown cloak that also falls over, covering up most of her facial features. She kind of pulls it down a little bit as Olgart and Mountain go on their merry way.
I make kissy face as I'm leaving, as I'm up.
Leaving the two of you standing there next to the fountain.
I swipe the potion of great hill strength from Mountain. Fire giant.
You try.
That would be hilarious.
That would be really funny. He's like, oh, hey, Oriana. Oh, I didn't see you there.
That's what I needed.
There. I was just hanging out. You know.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Wait, can I?
I mean, you'll have to roll for
Why
it probably,
not?
but yeah.
You have to roll to try and get it from him if you want. Slide a hand check. If you want to
Fucking
steal
try
it.
That's an 8.
What do I roll?
Nothing. You just feel Taxi very heavily tug on your back pockets towards the potion.
Hey, what are you doing?
Fuck you, Mountain.
I'm not sure it's me you want to fuck, Taxi.
Yeah, I'll tiptoe over to the fountain.
Don't.
Oof.
Ah, that's a throwback.
He did the oof.
Did it. He did it.
How's the adventuring been?
You know, it's been deadly. So at times, we saw a dragon. Valrissa got kidnapped at one point.
Sounds like you've been on quite the venture. Yes.
And then you didn't. What was that? He was magic. Are you magic now?
Oh, that yes. It's just something I've sort of learned
Gravity
recently.
magic.
No, not that actually. Teleportation magic.
You were teleporting. Olga?
Well, me and Olgard have been needing a way to get to and fro quickly, and he obviously doesn't have the skill sets to learn the arcane. So somebody had to, I guess, pick up that mantle.
I mean, I knew you would be really good at it.
You've gotten a lot stronger, it seems.
Well, I mean, not quite as much as I'd hoped before I last saw you.
You look good.
You look beautiful. Always.
I'm proud of you and everything you've done.
About that, we have actually we're here primarily to ask for you and Olgot to help us.
To help?
We're going.
I'm not sure. I mean, Olgot, of course, he can provide the brawn you need for a frontline attack. I don't know what I could do.
Well, we're going back to Sudai, and that's
Really?
where this a very large battle is going to happen, and I mean we could definitely use your intelligence as much as his strength, and also if you wanted to go see home again with me.
Home sounds nice. I'm not sure
if I'm fitting for a battlefield, though.
No.
I'm not exactly the adventuring type. I've always wanted to be. I'm sure you know this. My strength has never been my most particular skills. It's always been the brain that puts me in danger. I'm not sure if the idea of the War of the Worlds really fits.
Was more being a little selfish. I wanted you to come, for me. I do think you could help, but I think more so I just wanted for us to be close again.
I think that kind of falls in the same category, doesn't it? Well, and at this point, she steps forward, kind of picking some things out of your fur, kind of brushing it off, adjusting your clothes as well, your top. I'm not exactly the strongest to put in any scenario.
Oh, I'm not very strong either, but like
look at you, Taxi. You're one of the heroes of the land. Your name's become household. People know you. They know your friends. You're a strong adventurer. Someone like me standing beside you only puts more risks in the way. I'm a target. Someone that's easy for them to go for. Someone weaker.
This is definitely not what I need to hear at the moment.
I don't want to be anything but honest with you, Taxi. I'd just bring you down in the end.
I know this isn't much your style, this isn't, and I don't want to get all melodramatic and spew cliche. You have a fair point, but I can't really be this strong hero until you and I just need to know. Do you still love me?
At that point, she steps back for a second, looking away, kind of towards the water of the fountain. I do love you, Taxi. That's never changed. The only thing that's changed is the environment around us. This isn't Sudai anymore. This isn't the Master's house. You've been out fighting beasts, fighting monsters, fighting evil, and saving the world. I just don't think I can step in and be a part of that. Why are you all doing the YMCA while I'm trying to talk? It is so fucking distracting. It is so. I've been trying to have this conversation, and I just look up and I just see like Biz with his fucking glasses on, like the whole fucking time.
I was excited. I'm on the edge of my seat, bro.
Come on, bro.
And then I got distracted by the bit.
We're just having fun at the D&D table.
No,
What's
it's
the
okay.
problem?
It's okay. I just fucking, it really brought me out of the mood because I looked up and just see.
Guys, keep going. No, the RP is good, guys. Don't stop.
Right.
Don't stop.
Sure.
Don't stop, okay?
I abruptly grab her shoulder and face her towards me. I hear you. I know this is and absolutely just mad. But I could not every day. I just couldn't function. Because, you know, before what happened, this split us up in the first place. I just wasn't sure if I was ever gonna get your forgiveness or if I deserved to be forgiven, and I didn't know if the distance was because of me, and I just...
It's not because of you, Taxi. If anything, it's because of I. I'm simply not strong enough to stand on the same platform you are on now. I've always wanted to be strong. That's why I used to train with the master. He had to save me. You've had to save me. I've never been the one to do the saving. It's time I change that. I've always wanted to change that.
We are all strong in our own way. But that should have nothing to do with being with me. Because I do. I think you're the best person in this entire world. And I know it's just I'm about to fight in this war with these talented and bizarre friends. I just wanted to know if after that we could stay home, or we could be together and get stronger right next to one another. Because I'm just so tired of walking these paths that feel like they're in opposite directions. I want you to walk your own path, and for me to walk mine. Oriana, I just want them to be parallel.
There's a lot of things that go into that. A lot of things. I want to be with you, Taxi, I really do. There's nothing more I want than to just be okay with being with you, but I know deep down inside that I cannot. Not right now. Not while I'm nothing more but just a target for enemies. Something to get in the way. Think of what Ungaro would do if he got a hold of one of your loved ones. Think about what would happen if I got that close. I don't want to have to be saved again. It's been too many times. And at this point, she leans in and she kisses you. She holds this embrace for what feels like the longest seconds of Taxi's life, this momentary bliss. But as he reaches up to hold onto her shoulders and to grab a hold, as he opens his eyes, he notices that she's slowly fading away. And she smiles and raises up her left hand and shows the shining blue ring. And she just goes, "Stay safe out there, Green Needle. Stay safe."
But where are you going?
And then with a final fade of yellow glistening magic, she teleports away.
Olgard's gonna be fucking confused.
At this point, we transition over to Mountain.
I'm gonna stick my head in the fountain.
Shit, I gotta come after that, bro? Okay.
Mountain, you're sitting down in the tavern with Olgard. Tankards have just been passed to the both of you. To the brim, filled with mead as he clanks it against yours, laughing.
So that's when the wench said... You hear that?
So, I don't know what you're talking about, but how have you been? How's everybody been?
Been great. Been good. We've been very good. Killing shit. Oh, always killing shit. Usual, basically. How have you been? What have you been up to?
It's been the usual. Training, fighting, and odd jobs here and there for the gold, you know. You know how it is.
As you do. So,
Aye.
You've been, with Oriana for a while. Learning together.
Me and Ori, yeah, of course. We've just been out on the road.
Ori?
I just see Nate's face get up, dude.
Excuse me?
So you guys are pretty close.
Of course, yes. I've always helped the lass out with odd jobs she needs here and there. I mean, ever since she was a, little girl.
Oh, so it's more like a father figure thing.
Oh, of course. I've known her since she was like 7, 8.
Taxi, he's a good guy. And she means a lot to him. He hasn't shut up about her, actually.
He at that point, he just lets out a very long, drawn-out sigh and goes, "Trust me. I know what you mean." He just takes a very hefty gulp.
Me too. Okay. Except it's not water in the game.
Those kids deserve.
I've got to come clean with you. Ori told me to keep it under the wraps. Not tell any of yous, but I can't say I fully agree to her actions. Her decisions,
Oh?
To put it bluntly, and as plainly as I can, we've been following yous for weeks.
What? Why?
Well, Oriana, she wouldn't stop talking about it. She was always, taxi this, taxi that, and she kept asking if he was okay, and if we could check up on him. She's been practicing teleportation magic for, oddly, a month now, just so she could hopefully come by and see him.
Well, I mean, they've got time together now. Hope that's going well.
Aye, me too. Knowing her, probably not.
She's kind of weird. Don't tell Taxi I said that.
She's, prideful. That's a good word for a lass like that. She's tired of being the damsel in distress, if you feel me.
Do feel you, Hogard. Do feel you.
Aye.
Well,
But she means well. Very, very smart girl. I think she's just, afraid of commitment. You know how the young ones are nowadays.
Yeah, I do.
She's too scared of being more of a letdown than anything else in somebody's life. I get it. I understand.
I mean, I get it too, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of the whole will they won't they shit.
Yeah, at that point, Olgar already finishes his drink and just... I've never really had a family for myself. Never been one to have people there to rely on. So having Ori around isn't bad, but I definitely don't understand the whole, follow Taxi behind and, hope he doesn't see ya.
Yeah, it's a little
I don't
creepy,
understand
honestly.
I don't understand the younger people of these days. I don't understand their thought processes. I'm just here to beat the shite up that tries to attack her.
Here.
Clink.
Yeah. But, tell Taxi this, because I'm sure that they're probably already done speaking. Whatever she says, whatever she does, she means well. And, hopefully without her catching any wind, we'll be watching. I know for a fact we'll be there. She doesn't keep her nose out of anything.
Oh.
At this point, he starts. He just kind of he gets up out of his seat, adjusts his belt a little bit. I hear the call. She's already wanting to leave.
You hear the call? I don't hear shit. No, I heard that.
As I said, keep in mind, we'll be watching. Whether she wants you to know or not. She
Right.
cares, not just about Taxi, but about all of you. You're all his friends, and you're protecting him. You're protecting the one she loves.
No,
That means you're also important to it as well.
I'll let him know. His girlfriend is loving him from afar.
Yeah. I wish I knew what to tell you. Every time I try to speak to it, it's just, oh, you don't know nothing. You're old. You're fucking washed up.
Yeah, they always assume we don't know anything. Because we're old. Wouldn't
At
that
this
mean
point,
we
he's just
don't
stopping.
bore?
He's just stopping at the tavern while he's talking to himself, saying that.
Yeah, have a good one, Mountain.
Yeah, you too.
And here, this as well.
And he reaches underneath of his belt and he tosses something to you. As you catch it in your hand, it is a bottle of very, very, very dark, stout-looking alcohol. No label on it, just a very nicely stained glass. As you smell it, it makes the hairs on your back stand up.
Ooh. What is this?
Like your entire body just has shivers go straight down it.
Call it the Duragar special. The one thing I remember from my family. Take it easy, Mountain.
You too.
And then he steps out of the tavern. And as he does, he shapes into the form of a bear and just running down.
That never gets less weird.
I'll get up, maybe take another swig of that stuff that I just got.
Whew, it's good.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. I love Olgart. Love that man. He always gives
it's
me
good.
alcohol.
It's some good shit.
I'll get up and head towards Taxi.
Okay.
Leave a couple gold pieces.
Taxi is probably still just sitting next to the fountain. I don't know if he moved or not. Would he have?
My head is in the fountain water.
You would
Trying to drown himself.
You would drown.
As you get there, Taxi is trying to
just
drown
be sitting
himself.
there with a wet head. Okay, I'm gonna walk up, sit down next to him, and not say anything. Just holding the bottle that I just got. Sit there in silence for a minute. Kind of say,
You know your head is wet, right?
It's to camouflage the tears.
I'll nudge him and hold the bottle over towards him.
Courtesy
Yeah.
of Olgar.
I grab it.
He grabbed it.
Just a swig. Hey. No. Pull it away from me. Too much. I gather it didn't go that way.
It's because I'm a cat, isn't it?
I
I need to
doubt it's
become a
because
man.
You're a cat.
It went okay.
So then why is your head wet?
I already told you.
Yeah, but like, why are you camouflaging tears and chugging alcohol?
She just disappears. And now she can actually do it.
Yeah, Olgar was telling me about that.
It's amazing.
It's weird.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
But it's... I don't know. I don't think they're going to be helping us. Oh,
They will.
Mountain.
They'll be helping us. Just, not how you want them to be helping us.
How did it go with your wife
What do you mean?
when you first met?
Oh, I was
In your
half dead.
early stages?
She was a medic, I guess. So she... It's a long story.
What kind of a medic? Magic, or?
No. She, I guess you could say volunteered work part-time at the pit, the arena. And when I would get banged up, she would patch me up. And then I didn't hate her.
Did she ever tell you it's not the right time?
No, she didn't tell me that. But she did say plenty of hurtful things. And plenty of things I didn't understand at the time. And they made me mad then, but now I understand why she did what she did and said what she said. Give it time. It'll become clear.
Okay. Can I have another?
Are you gonna fuck another drow?
What? No! Oh God! I didn't even tell her. Oh no! What if she finds out about that?
Here.
No, never mind. I don't want it.
It was a joke.
As you sit there, as you sit there next to the fountain, trying to hand the bottle over to Taxi, you look up for a second, Mountain, and you see on one of the spires of the college just above, standing on one of the ledges, a cloaked girl.
She
watching
heard
over
it.
the two of you.
I look up at the cloaked girl. Look over at Taxi. I look up at the cloaked girl. Oops.
She can't hear.
Oh, she can? I figured she could hear. I don't know. She can fucking teleport. What do I don't know.
She you would guess from this distance she probably cannot hear you guys conversing.
Then I retract my hoops.
Thank God.
You would really hope. And then she stands up and then she walks around the corner of the spire out of vision.
Oh, tomorrow we're going to my home, and there's a lot of reasons why I would never want to go back. But I feel like we're really close to this massive conclusion in this fight with the Ungaro.
I don't know, Taxi. Kind of feels like it's just getting started.
And with that, after moments pass, the rest of the party groups up with Mountain and Taxi out front of the college after making your guys' way from Jaqua's house.
Hey guys!
Hey, how'd it go?
You're wet.
Oh, it went perfect. No, I'm dry now.
Double my speed. Shake it off.
Never mind. I must have been seeing things.
We're
Yeah,
all right.
they're probably not going to accompany directly, but I'm sure we'll see them maybe. What about Jaquan?
That's a shame. We've got his full support.
He was right in front of us. Where'd he go?
Oh, where did he? He doesn't want to associate.
He doesn't want to associate. What a goof.
Means.
I can't imagine why.
He doesn't want to
What do we
associate.
do?
He doesn't want to associate? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fucking bastard.
I'm about to
Kill him.
disassociate.
Cut it.
I feel that.
I was thinking, what if we try and convince the college?
Think about it.
I mean, we're already
Oh.
here.
Right here, yeah. Just gotta find the head honcho, the man and or woman in charge. I don't know if
Exactly.
we
We
ever learned.
roll on in there and we
Just-
beat them up with our logic and words until
Yeah.
they join
and
us.
if they don't get beat on up by our logic and words, we actually just beat them up. Think
we
about it.
could do that.
We are not
Yeah.
going to do that.
It should be. That's a
Why
good.
not?
I agree.
You agree we should beat them up?
We.
I
That's
agree
what I'm
we should
hearing.
beat them up.
If it's with logic and words, I mean, how much?
I
know
mean-
what? The headmaster should be done with his thing that we inquired about now. If we wanted to try and get a word with him.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You guys head to the top northern wing of the large half-circled building. As you enter this area, you see two dragonborn dressed in full robing with these long, it's almost like flag-like banners that fall off the sleeves of the robes as well, with these very interesting runic depictions going down them as well vertically. They're just standing outside of this big set of locked double doors, conversing with each other as you approach.
Do you know who we are?
You know who we are.
I want to
Do
take.
you know who we are? Do you want to lead this?
Well, that's how I lead it. We
Okay.
walk
You know
in,
we are.
all fucking epic as a group, the Fated Five,
Slow
with
motion.
our staffs, swords.
Yeah, we're epic. We're
and
epic.
So
fucking
cool.
tattoos.
Can we do like Monsters
And-
Inc.
Yeah.
walk? Like,
We have
Epic
matching
remix.
tattoos now.
like we're all
Someone has
monsters
tattoos.
walking a line.
You know
Yep.
who
Oh,
we
damn.
are, don't you?
As we're talking to each other. And then I told the destruction cast, I'm sorry, what did you say?
What did you tell him? Tell us now.
Not again.
That's not of the importance right now, I'm sorry. What did you need of us?
We need to speak to the headmaster with the Fated Five.
Oh, the Fated. You're here to speak to Scholar Moonscale, yes?
Yes.
As quickly as possible.
Well,
We're
the
very
Scholar's,
busy people. See.
the Scholar's very busy, you see. We can...
But
we
we're
can
more.
We are busy too, and we have.
I'm gonna do it. Intimidate. I'm gonna pop my ring. I'm gonna go, wow, there's a big sword. And I'm gonna say, you better open those doors or I'll turn you into a
horse.
A horse and a baby horse.
For some reason, when you said laser sword, the first thing I thought of was Anakin and the Younglings.
No! We're leaving
Did I say laser sword?
You just said some kind of sword. I don't know.
It's like it's my
it sounded
fucking
like
ring.
a laser
You
sword to
didn't say
me.
laser sword, no, you didn't say that.
That would be pretty cool,
That would
though.
be- that
In
would
my
be
other
cool.
hand, I cast minor illusion and create a lightsaber
Okay.
Whoa.
and say, from my point of view, the college is evil. And then I'm
From
gonna
my
roll.
point of view...
Can I roll for intimidation?
You're wanting to actually roll for intimidation with that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to intimidate them.
Please,
It's gonna be
please,
awesome.
please go ahead with your big sword.
All
I think
right,
we
Jared,
should
I got
all
a
intimidate
28.
28? Okay.
Can you make it to where all of us like take a stance, like
can we
Velris's
pose?
eyes
Can we
glow
pose?
purple with flames, and
Do it.
fucking
It'll be so cool.
Taxi he grows 2 times his size
As-
and looks super buff.
Br'aad stands in front of the two Dragonborn, pulling out his sword and shouting his demands. Br'aad, make a con save.
What?
Make a con save for me.
I rolled so
28.
high.
Make a con save for me.
8.
8. As in a panic, one of them, as you pull out the sword screaming, he goes, ah! And as he flicks his hand like that, you guys watch as Br'aad's stepping forward just slowly melds in the stone and spot and gets frozen
Can
as a
I just, like,
statue in
fall?
place.
Hey, can you
Can I just dunk?
hey, can you turn him back? He's kind of a moron, but he didn't mean any harm.
Yeah, we kind of need him.
Yes, this is right, sorry, he just scared me. And then he snaps his
Yeah, he
fingers.
does that. He's a scary guy.
And
So
Br'aad comes
scared.
back.
A baby and a horse, both at the
All
same time.
right, just calm down, sir. I'll ask. I will ask.
Quickly, please.
Can you watch them, please? Can you please just? And then he starts slowly walking as he opens the doors behind him, slowly walking with his eyes not leaving Br'aad as he steps
Blink,
backwards.
blink, blink,
Slowly
blink,
shutting
blink.
the doors.
When he shuts the doors, the guy that's left, Br'aad should just go.
He just immediately just turns and looks at him instead.
Lock eyes with him.
A few moments pass. The doors open once more, and they go, the scholars actually would like to speak to you, yes. All 5 of them are present.
All 5 of them, huh?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Come right in,
Makes it a
please.
fair fight.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Let's
Of
get
wits,
down to
Of
business.
wits and knowledge.
Why am
As
I
you
the
step-
least violent one right now?
As you step inside, you're greeted to an open room with nothing in it except for a central light source. Coming out of a small little pillar, there's just this blue light that glows from the center of the room outwards. Other than that, on the opposite side of this circular room, there are just 5 squared pillows sitting in a half circle sort of formation. And sitting on all 5 of those pillows currently are 5 different Dragonborn. In the center pillow, you see a much taller dragonborn from the rest, his scales being this of a darker black color, but with silver lining the edges of the scales. He stands there. He sits there, my bad. He sits there with his purple eyes kind of just almost like they're piercing right through you as you enter the room. You instantly feel like you're being judged as his eyes just look deeply into you. The other four as well, being also dragonborn, are all sitting in solemn silence as you enter, with their heads pointed downwards.
Who wants to lead this? I
That's
can
what
do
I
it. I would be so down to do it. It would be fun.
You go.
I feel like
All right.
Br'aad it is.
Br'aad it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I gauged the room. Is there actually any ladies?
There are 3, actually. 3 of the 5
Oh,
council
yeah.
members are female.
We stand before you today for the good of this college, but for the good of the world as well. We are the Fated 5, and we all have 70 days left to live unless you join us.
Yeah.
And help
70
us
days.
free the world from the tides of chaos.
Chaos.
Hang on, I dropped my dice. I'm back.
Is that it?
Also, it would look really good on everyone's resumes.
I'm not asking that as if you need to answer more to know if you were done yet.
I know this is a career-focused school, and if you want the best opportunity for your students, taking down the great dragon turtle Ungaro. Wow! You're gonna bring in the big bucks. The board's gonna love this.
Make a persuasion check, please, for the love of God.
Br'aad's just a recruiter at this point.
Bro, all I do is fucking make charisma checks, you got chip and lie, so I better do this.
It does great.
Not great, but that's all right. Still 19.
19. The one in the center, the first, as he calls himself. His eyes just meet with yours, Br'aad, as you give this entire large speech. And then he just raises his right hand very slowly into the shape of an open palm, asking you to silence.
Oh, I was gonna call on him like it was a question. I do.
Yeah. Yes, you there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, why do you think you'd require the assistance of such fated 5 to end this calamity that you say is coming upon us?
Well, frankly, we're not asking we're not saying we're giving you assistance. We're asking for your assistance, since we have the biggest stake in this and we are the targets of this big war.
Luminesa wants nothing to do with your war.
Well, then die, I guess.
Well, the
Shit.
war wants something to do with you.
Like, this affects all of us, and it's a huge problem that will literally send the entire world out of bounds.
Listen. I'm sorry about my comrades here. They can be quite hot-headed, unlike my reasonable self. Listen, if Ungaro ends the world, it's not just gonna be everywhere else but Luminesa that's knee-deep, waist-deep. Nope, everything's all water. Fuck it. This is water too.
We have no worries about this, Ungaro. The council will handle them.
What are you planning to do about Ungaro?
Drive him back. If Ungaro dares step foot on our soil, we will happily take him out.
Alone?
That's stupid.
Well, you know what? We didn't need your help anyways.
No,
as we're
you
the
know what?
fated.
That sounds like a tough job for you, great wizards. You could sure use a hand, and we'll be here to help.
Make a persuasion check.
I'll just flip it. 30! Does that do it?
Well, of course we'd need all the assistance we could get.
Well, of course. And conveniently, in 70 days, we'll be on the beach of...
Oh, Sudai, I'm aware of that continent.
Of course. So, if you're looking for our assistance, Ungaro should be right there, and if you want to drive him back there, we'd be happy to aid your great cause.
The only issue with what
You
you
are
just
brilliant.
said is that we are not allowed to step foot on Sudai.
Why not?
I give you permission.
Just kidding.
I hate to
Thumbs
be the
up.
bearer of bad news, but you are not one of the elders of Sudai. You
But I
cannot
am.
give that sort of thwart.
No, I definitely am.
They're the ancient elves that reside in the temples of Sudai.
We're not going to the temples.
You're
Go to
going
the
to
beach.
Sudai. You're going to the continent.
The
They
forest
do-
side.
They do not permit our council in stepping foot there, as they do not believe in gravitational magic or the arcane of manipulating.
And if
don't
we
gotta
could
know.
get you permission, then what?
I'm afraid that it is against all of our rules and rights as a council to break law against the elders
Yes,
of
of course,
Sudai.
of course. Just so that we can find these people, what do they look like? Just describe them in great detail, what
I
this
know what they
are.
are.
Looks like.
This
Just
is
describe them in great detail so that they
yeah,
can
yeah,
be...
so Taxi would definitely know. The elders of Sudai, they are three or four. They're actually not exactly sure how many are still alive, but there are 3 or 4 extremely elderly, well over 1,000 years old elves. They are estimated to be about 1,600 to 1,700 years old. And they are extremely frail, brittle old men, but they are some of the rumored to be catalysts of magic in this area, in this realm, and that they are some of the first casters or the bringers of these schools of magic to this realm of living, and they spread forbidden and unknown knowledge to those that serve under them as elders of magical knowledge. And they are not to be fucked with.
Okay, I have a terrible
that's
idea.
pretty much all they know. All to know
Okay.
about them.
All right, I get in a huddle with Taxi and Valrissa. Listen,
All
I
right.
get in a huddle with
okay,
mounted.
come on
You
in.
mean
I
Sylnan
just say, just 1 second. We're going to perform some powerful magics to resolve this situation. And I
Magic
get
is
in a
not
huddle with
permitted
them.
in the council room.
Magic is not permitted in the council room, so we will do it directly outside of the council room.
Hey, Sylnan.
Unless we may have your permission.
Do what you wish outside, please.
Mountain, I want to challenge him to
All
a
right,
duel.
we scurry outside.
We should do that. We should.
Taxi, Valrissa, will you help me pretend to be the Great Magic Council?
I'm sorry, what?
Explain what that means, please.
We create an incredibly convincing display and illusion and make them think that the council has given them approval. But here's the thing, and by the way, this is very quiet and away. Here's the thing, they'll never even see the council if they step foot on the beach. So they'll be none the wiser and the world will be saved.
At this point, Br'aad, you get a sending message. He goes, "Hello there. It is Scala Moonscale of the first seat of the council here. Just letting you know I can still hear you. Kind regards. Thank you."
What's up, Rod? So you wanted to do a magical display?
Okay, so now we just pretend that we were the council the whole time. and that this was a test.
Okay, but how would we do that? I'm not Elven.
And
Neither is
what does
Valrissa.
this have to do with magic as well?
We create a big illusion.
Br'aad, you're the only one who specializes in
The elders
illusion
would
magic.
never do something so bad.
Yeah, but you guys can do like thaumaturgy and stuff to make it look convincing.
Br'aad, I'm telling you, the elders will never do something like this. They wouldn't have to.
What? Okay, can I pretend to be possessed?
I don't know why the elders would possess you.
I'm gonna pretend to be possessed.
I can play along, but this isn't gonna get us anywhere.
Okay, what if we all pretend to... Wait, everyone get in. I'll make everyone's eyes glow and we could pretend to be possessed by the elders of the island. 3, 2, 1, break.
Okay,
I'm only doing this because it's fun.
we're back. After much deliberation, unfortunately...
I don't pretend.
What?
What are you casting?
I'm
To
gonna
make
cast-
everyone's eyes glow.
Can I just do that? Can I just do that with major image?
Oh, what's the range? What's the size of major image again? What's the size
Major
of
image
it?
is a 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube. So if everybody's standing in a 20-foot cube, yes.
Are we still
Yeah.
outside of the council room? Oh.
No, we're inside now.
We're
We
not
got
gonna
back
like
in.
this.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna also make it sound like we're all talking in unison with the voice.
Also, can I
My
make
mouth
a
is just
thaumaturgy and
open.
make harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute? Okay.
It'll be awesome. It is us, the council. We have received news down the magic grapevine of the arrival of the great destroyer Ungaro, and we believe it is in our best interest to forgo the past traditions. They are outdated and will not serve us in this time of great need. It is in the best interest for the council and the world to invite you onto this island.
It is imperative.
I need
that you
everybody to make
assist us.
intelligence saving throws.
Oh, I'm good at that.
But I didn't pretend. What do I gotta make? Roping me into your
Everyone, please make intelligence saving throws.
Do I even get to roll
Is it
for
against
it?
being charmed?
Do I even
No.
get to roll to see if it works?
Oh,
I
my
mean-
intelligence saving throw is actually good.
I got an 8.
I got a.
Hey,
I did
that
not.
is
I got
a
like
fucking
a
16
6.
plus 3,
I got
19.
an 11.
Listen, Jared, I'm not doing this. We gotta pull all the fucking stops. We got 70 days till the world ends.
No,
I'm gonna pull
no,
some
I fully-
bullshit.
I
Let's do
get
it.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I fully get you. I fully get you.
It's okay, you huddled with me.
I got a
What did
16.
Valrissa get?
Sylnan are huddled up. No.
16.
Rope us
Okay,
into
Valrissa's
your
the only
shit.
one who passes.
What? I got 19.
Oh, you're at 19? I didn't hear you say 19.
Yeah,
I
it
thought you
said
said
16 plus
something
3.
lower. Okay, so both of you pass. But even with a pass, all of you feel the same exact feeling.
Dude, just tell me how much dumb damage I take.
You take no damage.
Dumb,
But-
dumb.
If you were to take damage, we'll get to that.
What does that mean?
As you're giving this long spiel trying to cast the spells, for all of a sudden your major image drops. All spells casted are completely dropped and completely countered. And as that happens, you feel something start to pulsate in the back of your mind. It feels like this immense heat coming from somewhere in the core of your skull, somewhere in the back of your mind. And you feel that heat rising, and the heat transitions from being just this thermal feeling to this blistering, blood-curdling, piercing scream that sounds like it's coming from inside of your own body. And as it echoes out from your brain, your ears ringing, you grab a hold of your head, kneeling down, grabbing a hold of it, trying to get the pain to stop. You feel like your head's about to explode. And then all the pain subsides. And as you sit there panting, breathing, your hand slowly gripping off of your head and looking back up, the scholar is now standing.
We'll
Scholar
be going now.
Moonscale is now
Thank you for
standing.
your time and letting us, giving us a little chance to express our woes.
And as he looks
We will
down,
be.
he just says, I thought I said there will be no magic casted
Shut
in
the
the
fuck
council
up, you
room.
pretentious bastard!
No,
out of my head.
no.
God, I'm tired of people getting
I
in my
know
head. Dude,
you have these traditions and
Oh
these
my God.
rules, but they're not gonna matter when the entire
I
world
could
is
have
gone.
killed all of you
oh,
had
shut
I
up.
not held back.
I fucking cut your stupid head off, stupid.
No, well then you'd be screwed too in 70 days.
I will make
We're trying to
myself.
help you.
I will make myself very clear. Luminesa does not require your assistance.
Okay, cool, good.
I
Glad
want to
you're
challenge
good.
them to a
Finger
duel.
guns, let's get the fuck out. I'm walking away. Fuck
I
this guy.
and the rest of the
I'm
great
out.
scholars will take care of Ungaro on our own, if the time comes when it is needed.
So
I
we
do
can just
not
take a
need-
vacation? We don't really
I do
need to
not
do anything?
need a bunch of fools running amok in my council room and trying to tell me what to do.
I produce a sheet of paper and give him the RSVP in case you change your mind. It just fucking like 70 days, and then there's like skulls and water and big turtles.
And a giant turtle.
He just looks at it and goes, Your illusionary magic is quite impressive there, child.
That's a real piece of paper.
We purchased those.
He's not talking about that. He's talking about the actual magic that was casted beforehand.
That's really funny. Sorry, what did you say? What did you say?
Your illusionary magic is quite impressive, child. Maybe come back to the school one day and it'll be more impressive. He just hands you back the piece of paper. And then sits back down.
I can only hope it'll still be here and that we'll all be alright. If you change your mind, you know where to find us.
He just sits back down and goes, You've been dismissed.
Okay, now guys, listen.
I'm dismissing myself.
Unrelated to the dismissal that you have given me, I am choosing to exit the room.
I'm setting small things on fire.
What are you setting on fire?
Excuse me? What are you?
I've just got the sword out. It's fucking lit. Hit that Zeril button, and I'm just lighting shit. I'm walking.
Are you actually?
Yes.
That's you're gonna light the school on fire.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, Condi, if you're gonna challenge him to a duel, fucking do it now, man.
Should I do it, guys?
Do
you
it.
want me to
Who
challenge?
cares, bro? It's for
pulling off
fun.
the
It's for
metaphorical
fun.
glove.
You're gonna die, and you're gonna set the school on fire. And we're
Don't
gonna have an
say it.
enemy that we don't need right now.
I'm walking away. I'm just passive aggressively setting things on fire.
Listen. Here's my one second. I put my finger up. Here's my rationale here. If we can beat them, how are they supposed to beat this giant ass dragon turtle? Right? I mean, look at us.
I'm not challenging them
Why not?
because I don't want to fight them.
I'd like to eye them up. Do they look like they're a higher level?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with you on this one. If we can
24.
beat them.
24. If it
Yeah.
gives you any information, the spell that was just casted on all of you at once would have dealt 14d6.
Okay, I've changed my mind. Let's get out of here.
Well,
I think
just
that's enough to
go.
kill me.
We got Jaquan and his allies. That's enough. We need to head to the continent we're supposed to be at tomorrow. And I would love to go out drinking with you fellas.
damn, I need to go to college.
No, you don't need to go to college.
They're also strong. What happens in college? They're also
What are
strong.
they doing? Call. Hey,
Why don't
what do you do
adventurers
here?
go to college? If adventurers went to college, we'd all be better off.
How long do you
You
wanna
say walking as you're walking down the fucking hallway, you just see some other random guys and they're trying to cast, like trying to make a little box appear, and he just can't. He's like, God's above.
Hey, you want to help us save the world from a big turtle?
Yeah, of course.
All right, meet
Now's
us
your
at
chance.
the beach in 70 days.
70 days. I've got nothing better to do.
I'm making a mental note that he should be there. I'm gonna call him Box Guy.
Just got an innocent student killed indirectly.
70 days later, he appears and he goes, "I'm here. Don't worry." And he makes a
creates
box.
the biggest-
He makes a little
biggest
box.
box of all
So
time.
impressed if he makes a box
I'm
by the
so
time he
fucking
gets
impressed.
I hope he puts Ungro in a big box
Oh
and that
my
that's his
God.
arc.
As you guys step out of the college in the front entrance, you actually step face to face with Jaquan. As you're leaving, he's just leaned against the outer gateway. As you're exiting, he goes, "Don't go well. I assume."
We put them in their place. They said they would help us if it came to Luminesa.
They're dickheads.
And so the plan now is we're gonna bait Ungro to Luminesa so they're forced to help us.
Or we could just move all of Luminesa to the beach.
You're right. Holy shit.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect you to get really anything. I mean, the council are very
I got
stubborn.
a really bad headache. Does that count?
I feel the same way whenever I speak to them.
Jaquan, it's been a long time.
Ah, taxi. The pleasure's all mine.
Jaquan.
Please refer to me as Axel when we're outside.
No.
You know, I thought we were closer than that. You know, cellmate buddies and all.
Yes, I appreciate the talk that we had. It was very eye-opening for me. Made me realize a lot of things. Truly.
Did it really?
Yes.
I've never had that effect on somebody.
You have
So
a way
I'm
with
glad.
words, Taxi.
Wow,
You're a
this is
very
too
good
much.
speaker.
This is way too much compliment. But thanks.
Either way, I wouldn't worry yourselves too much with the council. As I said, they're very proud. Very arrogant,
Fuckwads.
if anything. That's a good word for it, Mountain.
Well, hopefully we'll do our job right and they won't even have to bat an eye.
Well, I've
More
went
so
ahead,
for the people.
and he hands a little envelope to you, Br'aad. Because I've went ahead and I've ordered you all rooms actually at a nearby inn to stay the nightfall here in Luminesa. The least I could do.
You shouldn't have.
Oh, thank you.
Friends coming this far just to see me. It means a lot.
Yep, that's why.
I mean, we recruited you. We came here like we were enlisting you into the war. That's kind of why we came here.
Right,
But as
well,
a
I mean,
friend, like a
still-
friend
you're
fighting
still
in the war
visiting.
with a friend.
Such good friends.
War is war, but either way, I hope you guys have a pleasant night. And if you need anything, as I said, ask any of my men. Ask me. I'll be around.
How are you going to get to the beach?
We'll have a
In
way.
Sudai?
We'll have a way.
Okay.
Me and my men will have to leave very soon to make it there in time. Quite a far travel.
We're leaving through a tree tomorrow.
Gonna be pretty cool.
That's very exciting, but I'm sure me and all of my men can't fit through a tree.
You'd be surprised. But I'm not.
Why was that like just a little bit sexual though?
Wait, what?
I think your brain is on some other shit. dude.
Sexual? About fitting into
You're
a
the
tree?
one- you're the one who asked if the
That's
tree
weird.
likes it. When we
Oh, that's
walked
true.
over.
That's true.
Does the tree like it?
Dude, I was trying to get philosophical.
For
True.
what?
Either way, here are your rooms. I'm sorry to hear about the council, but as I said, stubborn, arrogant. I'm sure if the end days do indeed come, they'll wake up and realize the error of their ways.
Stay swag, Br'aad.
I do not know what that means, but thank you.
It's an awesome word. Use it wherever you can. Say it all the time.
I'm already walking away. I'm already leaving.
Why?
What did you tell me about swag? That's our word.
Mountain, I'm trying to make it catch on. It's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
no,
so swag.
It'll be from the wrong
It's gonna be
people.
swag.
I know
It'll
it'll
never
be
die.
swag, but like, don't tell them about it.
How do I
It's the
use
wrong
it?
people.
Like, I want to swag you?
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
weird.
Use it like that. No, words evolve. Imagine Ungro shows up on the beach and we say we're gonna swag you.
Swag you.
Christ. You guys head to the tavern, very high class in the upper district of Luminesa. You're given free dinner, free drinks throughout the entire night as well before you head to your lofts for sleep.
Now, if any of you... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was going to ask if you guys want to do anything before you go to bed. That's all I was going to ask.
I was about to pull the DM thing in the taxi voice. If
Or
any of you have anything you need to come to me for before we go to my homeland, now would be the time. Because I am going to go upstairs and for the second night in a row, cry myself to sleep.
Taxi, why don't you want to go to your homeland?
That's a good question, actually.
Oh my god. That's a
What's
heavy
wrong?
question. Well, Ron.
Your head is wet again.
I run away.
You run away?
Like
No, I ran away.
Oh, okay, no, I thought you were saying right now. You're like, I run
wasn't
away.
sure if he's like, I run away as a statement or in character.
He's like, I run away. That's what I thought he was.
I ran away. Yeah, and then I would rather. I can explain once we get there, because it'll make more sense. I think you'll see.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
It's not like I'm uncomfortable telling you all, but we're gonna be there anyways.
Then why not just tell us now?
So that you're prepared.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. We don't know what to expect.
Well, it's kind of long, but I'll try and shorten it.
I got time.
Yeah?
Like 71
Well,
days.
I guess the big thing is the tree we'll be walking out of is basically my mother's grave. That's where.
Oh God.
Yeah, it gets. I'm telling you, it's really. It sucks. So, my mother is buried there. It's a clearing in the forest where I was born. Just one single cherry blossom tree. And the reason why I ran away and why she died is because, you know, all just like many of you know, my father was a piece of shit. My mother was an apothecary. She was basically our doctor for the clan. And then when she felt ill, nobody could help her. And my dad definitely didn't help. He would just come home drunk and terrible, and just, if I was there, he would take his anger out and then leave. And if I wasn't, I'm sure my mom did not get to rest easy in her ill state. So I tried to help her, but I couldn't. I'm not a doctor, and she wasn't well enough to teach me. And then one day she passed away, and so that night I took her because my dad never came home when she passed, and so I took her and I buried her myself and then ran away and never came back. And then a few years later, I met Oriana. So,
And that's going great.
well, it's going better than it was, I guess. So if we do end up running into my old home, I hope not, but maybe they could help. I honestly, as much of a terrible person he was, I do want my dad to be okay, and to maybe he changed, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's about it, honestly. There's a lot more that happened, but you know, it's not as important now.
Can't have been easy.
I haven't been to my mother's burial site in a long time.
I mean, it's good to get back. And, you know.
All right. Are we prepared to retire for the evening?
I think so.
All right. And with those final words being spoken, a few drinks exchanged, a few more good nights, good morrows, before you guys head to bed. Sleeping throughout the night. You guys awaken. Early morning. Taxi, as you wake up first, something is different. In fact, something's laying across your chest. As you look down, you see a bouquet of flowers. Gorgeous,
Who died?
Gorgeous roses, orange, yellow, and red, all set in a horizontal way in the bouquet that looks almost like the sun setting. And you immediately recognize these flowers as the sunset rose, something that's native to your country, to your continent. Something that grew very frequently in the plains outside of your jungle. You remember immediately fond memories of Oriana and you picking those flowers together. And then you notice a little note hanging off the side of the bouquet.
The fuck you say, man?
From Oriana, it just simply says, "Stay safe out there. I'll be here." And there's a little lipstick kiss on the corner of the note.
Kiss it back, bro.
Kiss it
I'm
back.
gonna kiss the fucking note.
Kiss it back.
Fucking note.
The
Kiss it
first
back.
thing that your druidic nature realizes as you're holding on to these beautiful flowers, you immediately remember something your mother told you. Never touch a sunset rose. While beautiful, they are deadly in contact. And then you remembered something about them, and especially the way they're cleverly wrapped now, hiding all the thorns and leaves underneath. You remembered that the thorned leaves of the roses themselves have enough poison in them that when they cut skin contact, it's enough to render a human unconscious for hours.
She fucking picked these?
Yeah. I mean, if you pick them safely knowing that, then they are safe to pick. But a fool coming across one would most likely succumb to the poison.
What am I supposed to do?
It's like a metaphor for Oriana.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I'm sure Taxi is just a little bit more at peace inside.
But the roses also can be used very easily to make poisons out of. You can turn them into poison, or extract the poison from them if needed.
What the fuck does this mean, Oriana?
Toxic relationship, bro.
Well, I don't know how to. Actually, I think I probably would know how to extract. Right?
Yeah, you'd know relatively with your knowledge of nature, you'd know how to extract poison from stems of plants.
I'm not an inventor, bro. But like, what if I put like poison coating on my fucking claws weapons? Like the little weapon, the thing that goes like fiery and shit? Like the little...
Yeah.
Dude,
that's magic, isn't it? So it probably would work.
You can't really put magic on that, but you could serrate your own claws in it, and you couldn't do that and poison people with it.
I don't know, dude. You could probably do that, but like, what if you scratch your nose or something, bro?
Yeah, exactly. You could also do that, and then you end up poisoning yourself, bro.
I don't know if I have vials, bro, but I'll totally extract this just in case we need it at some point. But I'll take one flower, and I'll tie it on my staff.
Okay.
And let it intertwine with the vines already there so that it doesn't die.
Okay.
And so it will be there, bloomed.
Perfect. Yeah. Do you pick one of the red ones, the yellow ones, or the orange ones? They're all roses.
One of the red ones, bro.
Okay, a nice red rose.
Yeah.
Other
that's
than
what I
that,
do,
everybody else awakens to a normal morning.
And then I'll join the others.
Everyone dons their equipment again for the day, joining each other downstairs. Is there anything anyone wants to do before they exit Luminesa? I see resounding no's from the party. You guys step back out of Luminesa, going up that same hill to that same lone oak tree. Taxi, you stand there. You extend your hand and cast the spell into the tree, and its trunk once again brightens open into this path ahead. All of you, one by one, step into the tree, heading towards, for the first time, off of continent, going to Sudai.
You mean,
or so you thought.
What? Wait, what?
As all of you are being traversed through this golden light, Velrissa, you begin to feel something shaking violently against your chest. As you quickly grabbed, looking down, you notice the necklace, the pendant given to you by a car, is glowing with a violent purple as it shakes back and forth with a violent might. You look around you, and the energy field, the mana that you're being surrounded by, this natural golden glow, darkens into this chaotic purple. All of you notice this shift in the color as well. And as the portal ripples open, expecting to hit on soft sands, the coasts of Sudai even, instead you're greeted to a completely different world. As you look around, you see crumpled stone, broken obelisk and collar ground, rocks fallen. Ahead, somewhere in front of you, there's a town. Old, broken, battered, barricaded. Somewhere off in the distance, as you look up, looking for a sky, looking to see what time of day it is, there's none. No sun, no moon. These dark, ambient, purple clouds that slowly roll over
And somewhere off in the distance, as you hear a deepened roar, you see some sort of purple reptilian snake-like creature arching through those clouds, moving through them. The size of it, larger than the island you're standing on, larger than anything you've seen before, far off in the distance.
You
look
buried your
around.
mom here?
Not the time.
You buried your mom here?
Sorry, I had to say
Wait,
something.
before you keep going, Jared, I thought her necklace like
No, it
dusted
didn't.
whenever we killed the evil vampire.
I just kind of forgot I had it after that, though.
I thought you mentioned it like
Well, God didn't.
Real.
As you're looking around in this new area, you see only a few things. The fact that you are on the side of some sort of mountain, some kind of dark obelisk color spire. Looking ahead, there is this town, this old town sitting on the side. Behind you, there's a path leading down south to some kind of swamp bayou-like area. And then above, as you look up, you see a platform far above. And this red chaotic color, this red energy, this light shining off. You can't tell what's it's emanating from somewhere far, far above. But you get a feeling that this place is mildly familiar, like you've seen visions of it. And then you recall the visions that a car had shown.
I thought
all
he
of
just
you.
showed me.
The area, well, to Velrissa, but I'm pretty sure everyone saw visions, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe
Yeah, I
just
think
Velrissa,
it
don't
was just me
remember.
that he
Either way.
showed, so
Either way, this area of the Reaper, the killer chaotic deity that we just demanded be killed. And Velrissa, as you look around, you feel something deep inside you, something in your core, this aura, and you realize what you're sensing. And as you close your eyes and feel it deeper, you start counting them. Undead auras. 1, 2, no, 10, 30, 50, hundreds, filling this entire realm. You can feel swarms of undead below you, above you, all over. You feel like you and the party are surrounded,
What?
and they're only getting closer.
What?
welcome home.
guys, the pendant, it started violently shaking and glowing, and now we're here.
Yeah, we got bigger
And
issues than a pendant.
And
I can
and
see
now
why
we've
you'd wanna
arrived here,
leave,
guys.
Taxi.
It looks
This is
nothing
not
like how I
Taxi,
remember.
This is not
Thought
your
it was a
hometown.
beach and like a forest.
I get that. I
This-
think I
Really?
get the gist
This
of
was
it,
the
Vel.
place a car showed me. The place that I had to go.
So then where
to
do we go
fulfill my-
next?
My duty.
But I thought you already got forgiven.
Yeah, we're
gave.
still here. We've arrived here,
gove?
and we didn't expect this.
You hear a voice boom throughout the skies of this place.
Oh.
You just hear a who's come to my realm?
Hi, nice to meet you. We're the Fated Five.
Hi.
You know, we're just kind of tourists.
Wanderers, strangers of Naru.
We didn't mean to come here.
We're just passing through.
Yep.
No matter. Your souls will be added nicely to the harvest.
I already like.
Larissa?
And at that point, you hear somewhere off in the distance of that town in front of you, a clock tower sound. A single loud, dull chime as every single door to all of the buildings you see in sight comes swinging open. And as a mist begins to roll in, you see countless of these slumbering, staggering, zombified undead start to meld themselves together outside of these doors, forming almost an entire army that starts slowly walking out of the town towards you guys.
Nothing can ever be easy.
No bueno.
Catch us next time and just roll with it. Survives the zombie apocalypse.
Bueno.
I'm waiting for Jared to say, just kidding.
No, I'm waiting for you guys to do something.
Saying that's what we're gonna
I'm waiting for you guys to. I'm waiting for you guys to do
Quick,
something.
someone say a cool quote to end on. Someone say a cool thing.
Oh, I don't know if we're
Someone
ending it.
say it.
Are we ending it?
Somebody do something first, maybe.
Jared, are
Anybody?
the trees around?
Can we?
Any trees? There are a lot of dead trees, decayed, fallen over.
It doesn't say it has to be. Wait, I already used
Valrissa,
it. Wait,
can
did
you,
I
like,
use
can
it?
you, like, undo it with your necklace?
I run to one of
Can you undo it with the necklace?
I don't think it works like that.
Well, we
Also,
gotta decide.
do I see like a large floating hourglass in the sky, perhaps?
You know that it gave off a very, very harsh red glow, and you can see one directly above you guys on a platform above the spire. You can see that red glow coming off.
How high up?
How high up? It's a decent trek all the way up the side of the spire to get there. You'd probably have to go. It's only about 30 or 40 feet above you, but you have to go all the way around the spire, so it takes some time if you want to walk up.
Valrissa can fly.
Valrissa can fly.
I say.
Above is the artifact we have to destroy, but now's not the time. We need to go. We need to run.
Go away.
Do you see all those undead that are about to chase us, about to swarm us?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I see them,
baby.
But where do we go?
Yeah, they're kind of everywhere.
There. And then it slowly pans over.
To where we're supposed to go?
To what?
To what? To what?
Holy
I say-
shit! Fully automatic assault weapons.
What are the odds?
There's only a few directions to go. You can climb the spire towards where that red glow is. You can head towards the city full of swarming zombies, or you can head south to the swamp area that you see below the spire.
To the spire.
I'd like to
I
grab
vote up. I vote up.
an M4A1 and load it with 7.62 hollow point.
I pack a punch myself.
You guys all vote up.
Yes.
I'll go.
I'd like to
have ray gun.
Yeah, I'd like to.
You
I'd
go
like to
running
grip my
up the
ray gun.
spire, as in the distance you hear that same dong, dong of the clock tower continue sounding in the distance as the horde grows closer and closer.
How many are there? Can I count?
As you're running towards the spire, and you look over, who has good perception? You have good perception, don't you, Sylnan?
I have
I have
the best
24.
perception. And
I know you and Valrissa have really good. Yeah.
oh, I have the second best.
Both of you could easily count as you're running. You count probably just in that horde coming up, probably about 60 to 70.
Holy fuck!
I destroy the stairs
But
with a blast.
Valrissa, you can also tell with your senses that they're not exceptionally strong, and not to boast or be overly confident, but you know for a fact you could wipe out several of them with a single move, even with your
12
with your
each.
powers
Let's
against
do
it,
it, boys.
against the undead.
Well, aren't we climbing right now?
But
So maybe we
that
get
was
to
just
the
in
top?
passing. Yeah, you guys are climbing the spire. You guys get to the top. As you climb all the way up the side of this strange, broken, obelisk-like spire, you get to the top where that chaotic red glow is. You see the hourglass swirling inside the screams of the damned souls. And directly in between, you see a figure. Standing 9 feet tall. F, like that being the least, maybe. Tall, dressed in this tattered up robe, with rusted red bones and dark green rope-like hair falling down the sides of its skeletal body. This strange figure hunched over, leaning against its scythe, holding onto the 2 handles that stick out of the sides of it. It just turns its head to look at you, gives a single smile, and just says, I didn't think the hour would come so soon.
It's only
I
like
say
4:30.
in succession, like in like a big like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of us like get into a stance, like ready our weapons, pull out magic. Everything goes, and then it fucking goes backwards as we all take this stance. And then someone says something great right back at him.
Yeah, we
The
we
boy who
pose.
lived come to die.
You won't even have to. I'll finish this off. He steps forward. At this point, he seems to almost garner a bit more power as he stops leaning against the scythe, standing up straight. Now more like 11 to 12 feet in height as he stands all the way up, this tall, red, rusty skeleton with green hair. As it grabs a hold of the scythe, it just looks down at the party. And then the voice echoes once more, without the mouth needing to move or anything. The voice is heard almost like it's coming from the town below. You hear it echo through the spire. Come, my clergymen.
He who revels in the slaying of the living must make his stance once more. And then with that, you see in the sky a few more white, bright lights appear, almost like stars behind him, as the entire tower begins to shake. And as he stands there, tall and above the rest of the party, clutching against this scythe, that is where we will end the session.
Thunderclap!
As the boot stomps of the undead grow closer and closer from the bottom of this spire, this new world in front of you, a new mission dropped onto your head. How will the Fated
I
Five
cast Charm Person.
solve?
Are we chill now?
How will the Fated Five solve this chaos? We will find out next time.
Yo, what's up, patrons? I'm here to thank you. Welcome to the end of the episode. All right, here we go. One more time for the half show. Chaos Potato, Tyler Half Town. I'm the real Br'aad. Please help. I've been kidnapped and ablaze. Brian Jacome, Cornier Comey. Jumpy, yes, Venus 34, Greg Lee, Zucchini, Pierce Schofield, Percy and James, Leach, Lowitz, Levi, Trenton, Valerie V, Kodiak Spies, Ben Hager, Noah Poole, Merman Lucas, Robert B, Matt the Tarn, Nay, Maybe Vampire, Michael, Micah Gags, Edgy Moss, Killer Queen, Seth Etherton, Vinny, Get Some Sleep, Condi, Pickle, Cornflies, Munchie Knight, Riley, Megan, Ethan Bell, Giovanni's Meatballs, homie. Value Sin, Snowplexus, Babesy, Fondre here, Sid Hudson, Monobel, Justin Jones, and Oofy, Mason McTeer, Sco Tressy, Cool Man, Dude Man, Flimsy Dread, Persistent Crib. That's right, I just switched the page. Dead Stroke, Miron, Up 50 Peps, Nova Rosewood, Jack Armor, Angel Fluff, Logan Busby, and Squeegee Man, Purple PDF, Tinkerbell, Slime Gobbling, Vent Goblin, Lottie, Riker, Hero 2, Charlie Vangalore, Chris Buck, Pun Boy, and Pin Girl, Kira M, David F, Not a Sims Too Much, Neuron Darky, Curious Cosplayer, Quiver, Larik, Aura Bates, Storm, Bugsy Burners, Jew Boy, Kodo K, Kayla, Lyric Normal, Tiny PP, Little Wee Wee, Master Meet the Yes, Asteria Nix, Josh Pitt, Shall be critical miss, Godspeed, Iron Bucket, Lego Yoda, Together Primados, the big motherfucking cheese, Demo Seth, Stevie McSneaky Sin, Imperative, Rocky and Strifty, Shardang, Q, Lumi, Lord Bobster, Mountains, Thunder Thighs. Oh god, there's a whole third page. Ginger Knuckles, Peria Purple, Sledding Cup, Gaming, Monage Mania Joe, Kayak Tate, Rotunman, Little Miss Monarch, Canopine, Hardcore, Ye Bella, Desert, Pin 15, Corrick, Let's Get This Broad, Colton Bradburn, HHUs, Vatic, Subdivision, Finn, the Cult of Vel, Hyper-Retron, Birth Elders, Rags, Abel, Once a Thief, Jerkin Leaner, the Book Collection, Dust Eating Rat, Tiny Mr. Man, Wilbur Dunham, Mr. Woods, Cadis, Darnold the Cat, Yeshua Benito, Yeshua Bonadio, Wholesome, Mayfair, Paco El Taco, Jessifer, Ben Teabag, Bearded Baguette, Melianito, and Br'aad, Pie-Ink, Divinator, Oathkeeper, Red Ice, and J. Newell. I'll be here all week. Psych.